Good morning, evening, afternoon, folks. I hope you're all having a lovely day wherever this finds you, either live or uploaded onto YouTube. Welcome to the Games Done Quick channel and to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. These are either regularly scheduled shows or one-offs that we scatter in between our mainline events, or some Games Done Quick and Summer Games Done Quick. Seems like my voice is trying to fail me already, which I've got 3 hours to get through, so I'm going to quickly clear my throat. And hope that that fixes things a little bit. My name is Hypnotics. I have the honor of hosting Going Places, which is, I describe it as a speedrun travel show, where we either have a look at games that we can take on the go, that we can speedrun on the go on like handheld consoles, might be a 3DS, might be a DS. We've been seeing a lot of 3DS this series, and we're keeping that theme going. Could also be Game Boy, could be a Game Gear. Apparently people still own those. Or it could be a region exclusive game is our other kind of category that we have for this show. So I've actually been, in the past month or so, I have had a couple of games that I have been doing that fit under those brackets. This is Hot Pixel for the PlayStation Portable. It's like WarioWare if it was bad. And then in the past week, I have learned Aconcagua, which is a Japanese exclusive PlayStation 1 game, which is very interesting. But that is just a mere couple of examples. If you have a game that might fall under the umbrella, please do submit. We can always do with more runners. If you have a look at gamesdonequick.com/hotfix, you can find out more information on how to do so. But like I was saying, we have got a whole run-in of 3DS games. We've been doing a lot of that this series. We had some Animal Crossing, and I can't remember what we started off with, and that's horrible, but I would like to give a big thank you to Limmy, who's been covering my hosting. I couldn't make the first couple of weeks, so it is nice to be back, albeit a little bit later than we used to be. But hey, we're still here to game. Later on in the show, we're going to be seeing Mario Golf World Tour with JT Magic Man, and then we're going to have some Mario Party Island Tour. We're doing some tours with Mario, but before that, we've got an Uprising with Kid Icarus first, and we are having that courtesy of Nevada. So I'm going to throw it over to them. How are you doing?
Well,
let's go.
But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Kid Icarus Uprising was one of my favorite games for the longest time when I first played in 2012. God, I am a boomer. But here we are. This game is now 12 years old. Don't know how that happened. I could already see people in chat have the same sentiment, so I already know I'm at home.
Let's go.
But yeah, I think we got a really interesting run in front of us. This will be Medusa Arc, which is the first 9 chapters of 25. What makes this chapter really popular is obviously the length, just because the full game 90% run is just under 4 hours. And I say just under 4 hours because today world record was beaten around 2 o'clock. Like, really incredible. It has been beaten like a year and a half, and right before my run. It wasn't me.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Yeah, we live in an era.
Truly. Well, we're ready when you are. So yeah, ready to game.
All right, time is going to start as soon as I hit solo. I'm going to do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I will go and go.
Awesome.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Hip, hip, hooray. All right, so for this run, I started off with the first blade. You use it by default. I cannot change it no matter how much I want to. We have Ashy Lab where you can quickly exit this level and like go get another weapon real quick, but that generally just loses time. And it's quicker just to change the weapon for chapter 2. Spoilers. So for the first blade, although the run speed's your movement speed's a bit slower than normal, it's kind of easy to use by obvious design, just because all the shots home in a lot. Like, you'll see what I mean. You'll just see like a lot of the charge shots go really far away from where I'm actually aiming, and it makes me look like a talented player when in actuality my eyes were probably closed.
Medusa.
But a lot of these sections with the error, I can't really speed them up that much. There's a couple where I can, but this is one of them where I really can't. However, I still have to kind of work hard on it because I need to get as much hearts as I can for the route. Because I ideally want to play most of the run except this level at 0-0 difficulty.
Okay.
Essentially, that gives everyone a lot less health, specifically the bosses. It's huge for them. And that route is like weirdly tight. Like it's not too hard to hit. However, I have to I can't just like AFK during the air sections. But generally, it is pretty easy just to kill everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do like how this just aesthetically looks. This game is, I don't know, it's dreamlike,
pretty.
which makes sense for the theme and everything. But oh yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, honestly, this for being almost a launch title for the 3DS, it's held up really well for the most part. I think there are a few sections where it could be a bit better, where it's like some of the items are all like just 2D images on a 3D plane. You know, the usual.
Okay, yeah.
But otherwise, it's very good, especially because like when they were programming this game, 3DS, they just had like a really weird dev kit. Essentially, all they knew about it was that it had a circle pad on the left and buttons on the right, and a touchscreen. Most of this game was programmed on a Wii.
Oh, what?
No, yeah, it's insane.
Okay, interesting. And like as a result of the dev kit being a little bit funky, is this fairly straightforward to control? I mean, I don't see you like kind of having to grab the console too strangely.
Oh no, well, so if you can tell, I'm bouncing it on my knee right now.
Yeah.
Generally, it helps to have a stand or something.
Okay.
But generally, yeah, the controls are definitely kind of weird to get used to at first. Like my first couple D-Rusts, there's like, oh god, what is happening? But like after that, it just kind of becomes natural. Sakurai actually did go on record about the controls for the game, saying that yes, it may feel a little weird, but if you try aiming with the buttons, which actually is an option if you're curious, you just aim a lot slower anyway, so it's just not really worth it.
Like spinning a globe.
Generally, you're always going to just be more precise with the touchpad. There also is a running theme with this game where it hates people that are left-handed. Just because you aim with the right hand, move to the left, which does not feel good if you're left-handed. But regardless, it's fine.
Poor left-handed folks.
Yeah. Also, just realized I forgot to start my live split timer. I know you guys weren't going to see it on stream anyways, but I'll just guesstimate how I'm doing.
Well, if you need me to keep a loose eye on it for you, I'm here to do that.
All right. So on this boss fight, I'm getting some really bad cycles right now. Usually, I do not want him to chase me like that, because then it knocks me out of the way. However, he decided to chase me twice, so I probably lost about like 8 seconds there. All right, here real quick, I want to use the feather right here to break this treasure panel to grab the royal blade, which we will not be using, because I will just go here, use it, and get some hedgehog claws. These hedgehog claws are pretty good because they have a +1 speed boost. Since a lot of this game is movement, pretty cool.
Speed boost with the hedgehog? Sonic reference?
No, that actually is what it's a reference to, I think.
Oh, is it?
Your movement speed by default is a lot quicker with the hedgehog claws.
And on top of that,
I have a speed boost on it. You'll see the immediate difference pretty quick. But yeah, just note that's the biggest thing with claws. They have your movement speed like jacked up to the top. Especially like attempts. How do I put this? Some different claws have different speed boosts. Probably like the fastest weapon in the game is like the brawler claws, which if you can tell by like the name, does not have like any range whatsoever, so you will actually still lose time because you can't really shoot anything.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
So the hedgehog claws give me a pretty good balance of having pretty decent range and still being able to like move fast. I will say for old file, generally the claws people like to use is either beam claws or artillery claws. Mainly artillery does more damage, but beam claws have more range and home a little better. I personally prefer beam claws just because it lets me play on Goo Goo Gaga Baby mode, but that's just kind of a preference thing. Hedgehog claws in particular don't have the most homing, especially compared to like the first blade and some of the other weapons I'll be using for the run. But it's still pretty neat.
Much better.
You still have to watch out for fire from underworld troops. Let's get you headed toward
But yeah, a lot of this is just kind of vibing and shooting people.
Let's
Kind of is-
go.
A lot of the time it is the perfect experience just to like listen to music in the background and listen to the funny dialogue.
I was about to say, you did say that the dialogue was quite special in this game.
No, I think the writing's spectacular. Which is unfortunate that I'm just kind of talking over a little bit. My bad, audience. But yeah, I think when Sakurai actually went on record and wrote most of the dialogue himself,
Oh,
just because he
okay.
really wanted these characters to be perfect. Some of it was obviously changed for localization, but I think a lot of the jokes translated pretty well.
Nice.
Like, it does have anime cliches every once in a while, but like they're really ironic about it usually. And
Yeah,
you see
it's
the-
not like overtly, like, you know, it's not rubbing it in.
And usually, as soon as someone does something like that, they're immediately made fun of by the rest of the cast. So there's that too.
Realistic.
I thought you might want to take in the sights and destroy some
But
monsters.
I don't know if this is the perfect comparison, but a lot of these levels kind of feel like Star Fox to a degree.
Okay.
A lot of it is just shooting and dodging. Not much people really do much damage, but you know, the more health I have, the better.
Just focus on shooting and dodging.
I wait for him to barf up like 2 rows of enemies, because after this he doesn't do any more. That way I just get the maximum amount of hearts. I don't think it really matters in terms of like heart routing. It's just like that little neat boost.
Dark Lord Gal's castle is up ahead.
Nice.
But what about that wall?
Oh, I'm hearing word in chat that apparently Sakurai gave the localization team explicit consent to change whatever they want if they
Oh yeah,
thought
he
it
gave them
was
so
funny.
much free reign.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, especially I think one of the highlight characters of this run is Palutena. She's just awesome. I think a lot of people met her through Smash Bros, as you do. But like actually in this game, she's not the character you expect she is. Like very sarcastic.
The people will never defeat
There are also other cool characters. Unfortunately, not all of them are going to appear in this run because we're only doing the first 9 chapters. But
Normally, I'd agree with
we still
you,
get to see a lot of good.
What is it?
Do you remember how long the power of flight lasts?
5 minutes?
And remember what happens when it runs out?
My wings burn up?
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest. I
hey,
haven't
Crisis
been.
in chat. Welcome in, dude, and congrats on world record.
Hey.
Castle. From there, it's up to you to face the
We are vibing.
I haven't been paying the closest attention, and I'm sure they've been saying some brilliant things in
I'm
the,
sure
in
they
the
have
bottom
too.
screen. But what's the story at this point? I'm curious.
At this point, essentially, Medusa has returned. We need to stop that. And the first chapter is just essentially protecting the town and getting rid of the funny dog.
So this is Dark Lord's castle.
Okay.
Now we're going to take down one of the commanders,
He's using this castle as a
specifically
stronghold for underworld monsters.
Gal,
Monsters designed to wreak
just the commander of one of Medusa's armies.
Are you excited?
And we'll work our way from there.
It's like a birthday party.
Nice.
Essentially, that's what a lot of this first arc is, taking down a lot of Medusa's commanders, or making the path to break down Medusa's commanders.
Really?
I'll try and keep updating you guys as it goes on, just because I know it's kind of moving a little fast.
I think you should help us.
Anyways, speaking of going fast, here's Magnus.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, current year now I only hear Soldier 76 when he talks, but he's a cool guy.
Sorry about that. I'm Pig, servant of the
I'll take your word for it.
Potato. I'm here to defeat Dark
Thanks,
Lord
man.
Where?
Essentially, he's like one of the very few humans to show up in this game. He's a mercenary, and he hates Palutena. What more do you need from a character?
I mean, fair play.
And
This
as you
looks
can
like
see-
this controls really nicely.
Oh yeah, once you actually like get used to the controls, you just stop feeling it.
He makes a compelling
Nice.
argument.
All right then. Resuming mission. Dark Lord fresh.
It's always like whenever I come back to this game, it's just the first run feels so god awful. Then after that, it feels just so clean.
This sure is strong.
Yes, especially for a human.
Yeah, because you've had a bit of time away from it, and
Sturdiest moral
uh,
fiber, but that's fine with
and now
me.
you've come back to it. What was the main motivation when you did start running it? Were you just like, yeah,
It was like
I like this game?
a lot of it was also because I mained Pit Smash Brothers for a while, but also just I replayed it casually a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I want to see how I could optimize the land levels, because by that point I had already been speedrunning for a while. Not Kid Icarus, but just like mostly 2D Mario games and Pokemon. So I was like,
These
what can I do for this weird third-person shooter?
speedrunning fans and the crossovers with Smash is ridiculous. I can't escape from like Smasher stroke speedrunners. It's crazy.
No, yeah, there's a weird overlap, and I don't know why. Another weird overlap I've noticed with speedrunning, I don't know if it's just me, but like a lot of people play an instrument.
Yes,
Like-
yeah, that is real. That is very real.
Like so many speedrunners I know are like major in some sort of music field.
Yeah, no, that is very very true.
What's the matter?
Does that does that repeat for you? Are you a musician of some sort, or?
Yeah, I minored in music theory.
Taking down Dark Lord
Oh,
now.
there we go.
I started
There
it
we
the minor after I speedrunned, but
Sure have
regardless,
a lot of faith in you, Lady Palatine.
I don't know. I think it's just something about the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe if I'd kept playing the clarinet beyond like grade 3, then maybe I would. Maybe I'd be better at speedrunning. Who knows?
Hey man, I had a sick reporter in 3rd grade. I know how you feel. But yeah, nowadays I play a lot of piano, and a lot of singing.
Nice.
Quite the minor.
Tired?
At this rate, the power of light is going to expire.
So, from what I can tell from chat,
Then let's go after the commander.
it seems like I don't really have to describe much to the plot. Everyone here seems to like play this game 50 times.
And speak of
Glad
it,
we're all on the
there
same
he
page.
is.
He can fly?
Let's
I think
go.
The only one who can't fly by himself is you.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have no experience with this series at all, but
But you're right.
like I know of it through lo and behold stuff like Smash. So
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that it's popular, but it's not. It's not at the heights of like the most popular mascots. But it seems loved and appreciated, which is nice to see.
Yeah, because like the way Kid Icarus worked is he originally like debuted in 1986 on the NES, as you know. And the game is kind of infamous for being really, really hard. It's a game I kind of want to
Okay.
speedrun one day if I have more free time. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
pretty quick run compared to this. Like, I think it's under 20 minutes. Probably less than like 15, if I'm being honest, off the top of my head. Feel free to fact check me on that one at chat if you want. And then there's also the one on the Game Boy. And then Kid Icarus kind of vanished for a very long time. Up until around Brawl, where he made an appearance as
Just go
a
ahead.
playable character. He was also a trophy in Melee, but we don't talk about that. So I used 2 lightnings here. That just essentially makes 2 of the heads a one-shot, and the 3rd one goes down pretty quick.
Nice.
Now we are going to go chase those young, beautiful men.
That's that.
Not so fast. Huge
Yeah, I think any percent for original Kid Icarus is like 20 minutes world record.
Yeah. But yeah, all you have to know about the game if you want to play casually, it is quite hard. But I feel like that goes for like most NES games, and just
Mission accomplished.
kind of the era.
Those 2 huge raw heads.
And
Yeah, they
also,
wanna-
naturally, they make fun of that game a lot in this
The
game.
human world below.
Yeah, they wanted folks to rent that game out as long as they could.
Yeah, I don't know if they have it on any of like the Switch Online stuff. If they don't, that's a tragedy.
It's definitely a missed opportunity. Yeah, if they don't.
This is bad.
At least we got Earthbound.
For a pair of disembodied heads, they sure move fast.
Anyhow, but yeah, for going back to the Brawl stuff, Pit was redesigned almost very heavily for his Brawl appearance, which they directly took for this game. They
nice.
essentially copy and pasted his redesign here,
Where'd they
which
go?
I was
makes
about
sense
to ask,
since-
is it like the same model in spirit, pretty much?
It also makes sense since Sakurai made both these games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just took his own redesign.
Yeah.
Game Boy's not can't wait. I never released in Japan. That was American only. I did not know that. That's a tragedy. Okay, Japan went like nearly 3 decades, if not longer, without any hit. I'm not doing the math to see if that was actually 3 decades. Counting's hard. That is why I speedrun.
So have the folks behind this series kind of admitted that it's not their priority to be making a whole load of games for it? Or
I mean, so look at it this way. Sakurai made this game. Currently, he's working on probably Smash Bros. Related stuff. Currently, he's hosting his whole YouTube channel show, which is, by the way, really sick if you care about game design or about like how any Kid Icarus or any of the Smash games are designed. Because there actually is a crap ton of overlap for all these games. I didn't point it out when I was first doing it, but if you look at the menus, they're nearly identical to like Smash Bros. Brawl and Onward. That's because all the menus for all those games are designed by Sakurai's wife. She essentially specializes in like menu UI. So it's all from her love child.
What I mean is that I won't need to use it.
Just a nice little tidbit of just carrying over. The other thing is like maybe you've heard of like the intensity slider. You know that Smash 4 used for classic mode or whatever. That originated from this game, and that's what I'm using to like cheese all the bosses right now.
Oh, cool.
It's an ambush.
Yeah, that's right. You're going down, monster.
I want to grab the smart bomb for this one. I'm gonna try something creative. Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. I just wanted to like fast through all those people because, for the most part, the skull enemies are immune to shots. I have to go up and melee them. But obviously, me running up to them is a little on the slow side. There probably is an optimal way to do that. I'm just not really thinking straight.
Are you ready?
You got a world record in 2 tries? Let's go, dude. You're better than me. So I'm gonna just see if I can wait this out. Because usually I think when he pops his head, it's a little quicker. Okay, that is not happening. I'm not getting a funny cycle right now. As you probably caught on, a lot of these bosses are a little RNG on what cycle I get from them. Because Heat-Roll can be like incredibly fast if he like pops his head up like that instead of like going underwater. I did not get that. I wanted to see if he was going to pop his head up a little bit. I kind of risked it for the biscuit, but I did not get the biscuit.
Fair enough.
Alright, for Chapter 4 onward, I'm going to be changing a little bit of stuff. I've been using them, but I'm going to put on a couple abilities. We'll be doing auto reticle, lightweight, and I did not get... Yeah, brief invincibility. I got lost looking for it. So, what these all do. Auto reticle is like an auto aim. Doesn't really speed anything up, but it makes it quite a bit easier for me. Just because now I can kind of just sit in the corner and just shoot people. And like not touch the screen. Meanwhile, lightweight is just a massive speed boost.
Nice.
Obviously, running fast, good for speedrun. The last one is brief invincibility. That just kind of makes me invincible for a couple seconds. That allows me to run through a couple cycles of just grab some stuff. It's not nearly as useful as the other two, but when it's useful, it's really useful. And this is one of those levels. Conveniently enough. The default ability I had up until now was a healing ability. It heals you like maybe 15-20% of my max HP. It's really not that good, to be honest, and definitely not useful for a speedrun. Pretty decent for like online play and stuff, though. Also, I haven't mentioned it, but I keep picking up the happy trigger. Kind of hard to not pick up on these levels, but essentially makes my charge shot a lot stronger. I just go bop, bop, bop. And it's just really fun because you just get constant collaterals like that.
Are you messing with me again?
Maybe.
Oh, there.
Your job for now.
Yeah, Petrol Claws, I don't know. I don't think it has the damage output to do the zero cycle. I think you might be around that one, Crisis. I wish. I really do. I think that's an old file strat. Ooh, while I'm on the topic, so there's a couple different subcategories for the game. New file, old file, and I think there's one where you only use the first blade for the entire run.
Reaper eyes?
I'm doing new file, which means I'm starting from scratch, from an empty save file.
Safe route.
But what old file would be is essentially you go in with a weapon of your choice and just wreak havoc. It's a lot faster than old file. Like I think it's like 20 minutes faster,
But it's tight.
just because the weapon you have ideally makes you move a lot faster,
Man, things are really heating up. Time's about
and
to
you
go
just
here.
do have a way higher damage output, which allows you to skip like a lot of cycles for a lot of bosses.
Let me help.
Okay, nice.
So I haven't been updating the story in a while. For like 3 people here that haven't played this game, because I know what my audience is right now. So we just took out Hudraw, another commander. We are now take out a giant Reaper. So that way we can find another commander, Pandora, and like find her hideout or whatever.
You're heading into a taste room.
Okay, makes perfect sense. Yeah.
As you do. This game has some weird arcs as you go on. They're not all going to show up here, but like at one point, the entire game, like the plot and like the war against the main villain, is paused for an alien invasion,
Okay.
which is not something you expect out of a game based on like mythology.
Yeah, that's certainly out of the blue.
A nice detour.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just running around. I am shooting stuff. Time of my life.
Nice.
I will say credit to this game. Some people might find it a little infuriating to speedrun this game constant because like I can't really speed up this section. But like it's just so mind-numbing to shoot everything. I kind of enjoy it, especially compared to just like some other auto scrollers I'm used to. This is definitely one of the better ones. Actually, no, this is the best one. I'll just go outright and say that.
I imagine there's enough in the run, speedrun wise, to make it rewarding enough to, for it to be a game that you keep coming back to. Because if it was just auto scrollers and you were just like, oh, well, we're back here again. I imagine, the speedrun aspects are redeeming.
Yeah, most of it is on the land section, obviously, but yeah, it's all that movement that I'm here for. That and just like, I like the dialogue. I'll just be honest.
Would you listen to this game if it was in like a podcast? Like if you could just boot it up on Spotify or your chosen music?
I have actually done that before. I can vouch.
Oh my gosh.
Or I'll just
really?
like listen to like YouTube playlists of Kid Icarus highlights.
Let's go. That's commitment. That is
I'm committed to
right
Kid
there.
Icarus. I am
Incredible.
Oh, I forgot about the spikes in the center of the room. Cat make fun of me.
This is a funny looking boss.
He's a weird little guy.
And he's gone.
And there I used brief invisibility to get past the spikes. That's one of like the few uses of it in this run. And any percent, if I'm being honest.
This war against the underworld army is
but we get to have some fun lightweight stuff here on out.
Nice.
Yeah, big thing with optimizing this run is just knowing where all the enemies spawn. If you couldn't tell by my movement, I'm not doing the best job at that. But that is okay. I am Kid Icarus. Also, for that weird last cycle, it only really matters if you take out the big guy. I do not know why. Here comes a really terrifying room for me. The eggplant wizard. Because if he shoots me, I'm probably gonna die. Please stop teleporting, I'm begging you. Essentially what that boss does, he turns you into an eggplant. He's not a boss, but...
Oh.
Yeah, if he turns you into an eggplant, he will then eat you and instant kill you. And that happens, I'm not having a good time.
Is he not an eggplant himself?
Yeah, it is cannibalism, now that you mention it.
I was about to say he looked rather eggplant shaped and coded.
He was eggplant coded. I agree.
Curious.
We also have like a Tempura wizard, which is just like shrimp. So we get to dual dose that. Aren't you guys excited?
Now, like, I know a little bit about Smash, but I don't know all that much. Where in like a tier list, where does Kid Icarus go?
Wait, in terms of like the quality of this game, or just like?
Oh, is it like the character, like how broken? Sorry, was it the character's called Pit, right? I'm being silly. Yeah, but like, how does Pit like stand against the other Smash characters?
In terms of like actual like playability, he's average. He's like the jack of all trades. He's really good at everything, but he doesn't really excel in anything.
Okay, interesting.
Same also goes with another character we're going to see later. I know most people know who I'm talking about, but give me like 2 chapters until I talk about him.
I look forward to it.
I will say though, Palutena, that character is a little pretty good, above average.
Okay.
Yeah, fun Smash Bros. Character. Mainly because they have like one of the best air games in that Smash Bros. Because one of their moves are invincible in the air.
Oh, nice.
Just because she uses a shield.
Ah, gotcha.
I keep forgetting to hit the skip button because I can't reach the start button because I'm holding the stylus.
Thank you, 3DS.
Here we go. Here's the weird level. This is the level I feel like they designed as soon as they learned, oh, this system has 3D. You'll catch on to what I mean very quick.
Oh no. What am I in for?
Certainly hit it well. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Medusa Arc, as Price is mentioning, slightly different routes for abilities. I don't think any percent actually uses brief invincibility.
Oh.
But to be honest, I don't know how the routes change for any percent. Particularly, I know when I did any percent, I'd always use tirelessness, which would allow me to run without taking a break or a breather. Yeah, if you notice, every once in a while after sprinting, I'll stop because like there's the angel or the wing thing on the top left starts sweating. That's because if I run out of stamina, I can't run for a while. I'm just stuck in place. So a lot of this is also me routing like how long can I sprint for, and where do I have to slow down.
Yeah, you were not lying about this being the 3D screen demo, like demo stage.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is the 3DS demo.
Yeah, he was not lying. Incredible.
I really wish I could turn on 3D for you guys just so you could enjoy this. But
yeah, get your glasses out, everybody.
It's just so weird. Awesome, but weird.
Yeah, it's ooh, there's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I quite like the aesthetic for this.
No, yeah, this level's fun.
It's kind of, I don't know how to place it is, you know, like story lore-wise, but
it feels like the Burger King playpen for me.
Going down.
Okay.
So this is one of the few air levels where I actually can like speed it up. It lets me pick the route I want to go in, left or right. Here I'm gonna go left because I know right is kind of just a dead end where they ambush me. I'll lose like 20-ish seconds. I'm probably overestimating, but like 20 seconds if I go right. So I'm gonna go left, right, and then whatever. I'm just saying that now so I do not forget, because if I forget, that's a very stupid time loss, and I will feel bad about myself. Like, it doesn't kill the route at all. It's just like a mild inconvenience.
Yeah.
I also forgot to mention, but you see the blue bubbles on the bottom left of my bottom screen?
Oh yeah.
Those are kind of like a screen link. You can see them slowly load over time. I haven't been using them that much because most of these are pretty easy. But I'll usually do it if I see just a bunch of people in one hearts. Not a requirement at all. You can, in fact, get world record without touching that button. It's just there for sport.
Whoa!
Nice.
I'm outside now?
This could be another trick.
Oh, just a quick update on the plot. From that Reaper, we got the key or the location of Medusa's place or Pandora's place. And from there, we're at said Pandora's place because, wow, Pandora is weird.
It isn't
Okay.
called the Labyrinth of Deceit for nothing, Pit.
The name is.
All right, I'm gonna be holding to the right, as I said.
Again,
Please let me go right. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, the hardest part of this level is now done.
yes, no.
Let's go.
That is a lie. This level's
We're losing our grip
trippy.
here.
No, I
Oh.
just need to think.
Shh.
Could you think a little faster, please?
Just
I'm getting a handle on
a lot
this
of like
now.
random
Okay,
doors that
watch
lead
out
to
for the
nowhere
cars
or
around
lead
you,
back to the same place. Once you know your route, it's not too bad, but just like on first playthrough, this level is designed to mess with you. Oh, you added sky jump to your world record?
This is hurting my head.
That would do it.
I believe we're
Yeah.
close to our target.
So for those that don't know, sky jump's an ability that lets you like jump glide or just glide over some sections. There's some small places in the run where you can probably save time doing that. But up until now, it's mostly been an IL thing, just because we didn't think it was worth equipping. Clearly, we were all wrong, and Crisis was right. Kudos.
We're nearing the landing spot.
You're sure
Yeah,
it's
here we
not
go to the
another
land
illusion,
section.
right?
A lot of this, a lot of weird, fun, engaging stuff.
Well, we've had a couple of other questions in chat. Somebody wondered whether there was a weapon type that's canonically the best. Maybe not in a speedrun, but like canonically.
Canonically, it's probably the bow of light.
Pandora.
We get to use it.
Calamity.
I don't know. We do get to use it a little bit for the later in the run, for like near the tail end.
Okay.
And it's also because the story requires me to. Realistically speaking, no, that is the wrong door.
Ooh.
Like that door was trying to kill me.
Jump out of the
But yeah, generally claws would always be the fastest option just because movement speed's huge.
Underworld gearing.
And with the bow of light,
For the science lesson.
you do kind of move a little slower,
You need to dodge it, Shockwaves.
but it's just a really, really strong weapon that has like every good stat I could want from it,
Moving wall.
except
Nice.
movement speed, which is unfortunately the one that matters the most.
We're trying to speedrun here, folks.
So what's up with the walls?
But hey, for the one level I get it for,
Try to time your
it's
cloak
really
exo
fun.
tank.
Here's an exo tank, essentially
Technically, it's
a little mini mythical motorcycle.
Whee!
That's the only time I get to use it for the run. Hope you enjoyed it.
07 to the buggy.
Yeah, you get to use it for any percent a little more, but for Medusa Arc, this is the only. It might show up in like the next chapter, but I lose time by touching
Like a
it.
secret message. Can you help it?
Here's a weird room. It's a lot bigger than it looks. This is me on max speed.
There's much to decode here.
Oh, yeah. That's really strange.
Bounce pad.
Yes, I'll never.
Sorry, I was thinking of Sonic Boom. My bad, chat.
Bounce pad. Bounce pad.
Bounce pad. I like how even the voice actors for that game just make fun of the bounce pad. Everyone's in on the joke, and I'm so for it.
What a time, truly. What an era.
What an era of Sonic the Hedgehog. So for this section, I'm supposed to be using the exo tank to run all the way through it. However, it's like marginally faster for me just to use lightweight and just like sprint through everything.
And it definitely looks funnier.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate your help
It feels like one of the
laying
cartoons
down
that are sped
I'd
up,
be
right?
totally
Yeah,
fine without all the
exactly,
hand
yeah.
holding, too.
Like Hanna-Barbera type cartoon. I'm just gonna walk past you.
We understand. Rules of being a boss.
I'm gonna get pushed off, aren't I? Yeah. I risked it for the
No.
biscuit and it did not work out.
Unlucky. We had somebody else in the chat wondering whether you had a favorite gag in the game.
Just up ahead.
My favorite one is probably it's during the Chaos Vortex where they point out that one of the bosses, hey, this is literally just a Metroid, because it's literally just a Metroid.
Oh,
They have to essentially tell Pit, please shut up, please stop comparing the games. They have nothing to do with each other.
okay, that is good. I like that.
Anyways, Dark Pit spawned from the ashes of God knows what. he is here to shine.
Took you long enough.
We get to have a little bit of fun with him for a little bit. And as essentially, the next chapter is in fact called Dark Pit. That is how you know.
Ain't no way.
Baller soundtrack though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the second door to the right, but usually I get that. It just, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it today. I felt like being creative.
The vibes were off on those doors today.
Just, it was not it. So for this, I'm trying to shoot Dark Pit. He does absolutely nothing, but he'll drop a couple hearts for a little bit. So it just helps with the route a little bit. Not sure if it's really necessary, but I get bored really quickly, so I want to shoot the funny man. I will also say, for Smash Bros. Trivia, Dark Pit is in fact a character in Smash Bros. And him and Pit have a total of like an ultimate. 2 moves that are different.
Incredible.
Yeah, their arrows are slightly different. Dark Pit's does more damage, but homes less. And his side B sends at a different angle. That is it. Otherwise, they're the same character. But I don't know. The thing is, Dark Pit was one of the last characters programmed in Smash 4. He was literally made from scratch in like 3-4 weeks compared to the other characters. So like a lot of people get mad because it feels like Dark Pit snatched like a spot from like Crash Bandicoot. But they don't realize how easy Dark Pit is to code. Oh, also from here on out, Dark Pit doesn't drop any hearts for some reason. He literally is just shooting Medusa's army just because he hates them. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean.
I'll take care of him, but only after I finish you.
He just likes to kill people.
Wow.
That's his character trait.
Now this is a little bizarre.
Well,
I know, right?
fair enough, I guess.
Never talk about this.
Oh, so you get Skyjump in chapter 8.
Sorry.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna definitely be doing 80% once I have more free time. Probably sometime this weekend. I'm studying your VOD, like the Bible. Because I have no idea what's different now. Whatever I knew a year and a half ago is irrelevant.
Does that mean I don't have to fight him?
The problem is that Dark Pit is fundamentally wicked.
Also, I haven't been talked about it as much as I wanted to, but the soundtrack for this game is phenomenal. A lot of it is orchestrated and live, which isn't a big thing for a lot of 3DS games because they don't think it'll come out in the speakers as well. I know that, for example, for A Link Between Worlds, they didn't want to orchestrate that soundtrack because they thought no one would be able to tell. Killer soundtrack still, but like, imagine if it wasn't like a MIDI trumpet. Imagine.
Ooh. That does sound good.
Yeah, I will say there are some tracks in this game that are clearly MIDI, but most of it is orchestrated. I will say though, I do think it is kind of odd that like 2-3 levels were MIDI soundtracks while everything else was recorded live. Like, you already rented out the band, please just use them. I think, I don't actually know which ones are MIDI or not. All I know is I think the first chapter with Veridi is, I think the Raptor Reset Bomb and Scorched Feathers. Those for sure are MIDI. But I feel like it goes to those, at least Scorched Feathers, it's like to its advantage because it has weird sound effects and goofy stuff. But yeah, they took a completely different route of Dark Pit's theme. They decided to take a weird Spanish like guitar instead of like the normal orchestrated stuff they did. And I think it really pays off. So before I get to the end of this level or to the land section, I'm going to try and explain it really quick, but this level is very RNG compared to everything else. Essentially, it's like a small little stage compared to everything else. And Dark Pit has 4 locations he can spawn in, and he's going to spawn in 2 spots. Essentially, I do not want him to spawn at the end of a trail, because it is a very long trail I have to run up. If he spawns anywhere else, it's kind of whatever, but where he spawns will also decide what weapon he uses, because in this game he swaps weapons multiple times. If you saw for the Pandora level, he uses whatever weapon I'm using. Right now he's using the First Blade, the weapon he used at the start of the game for Chapter 1. But yeah, he's gonna swap a couple more times in this chapter. Yeah, we are approaching the end. Fingers crossed for decent RNG. I do not want to go for a jog. My odds are really not that good.
Is that really necessary?
I'm crossing my fingers.
Thank you.
I think chat is crossing their fingers as well.
Thank you very much, chat and friends. Dark Pit RNG time. All gold laurels. Oh, gold laurels is off for this level. All right, let's see what I get. For this first one, I'm gonna follow the monster. That's how I know where he's gonna go. The second one is dictated by a voice line. Dear God, he's going for the trail.
Oh,
Unfortunate. But yeah, I have to run up everything here. I could probably run past that guy if I'm being honest, but I just hate it. Essentially, he sits at the top of the trail with a sniper, a staff. And it's very annoying. If you use the staff in online play, you have no soul. Why is it not spawning? There we go. Because like the flintlock staff just like one shots at like everyone, like with max power ups.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I was not listening to Palutena. I don't know where he went.
It's fun leaving surprises for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, that's one down.
Nothing works up an appetite like dodging
Nice.
enemy fire.
I'm gonna go over here real quick and pray. This is why you watch the chat. There we go. First try. What'd I say,
Let's go.
guys?
easy.
What's that?
But yeah, for this section, what weapon is he using? I can't fully tell. I know he uses a club in the basement. Basically like an ogre club. Has no range, but just really powerful charge shots. I am struggling for my life to hit this man. There we go. Chat, feel free to make fun of me for like not reading the chat and then literally telling me in baby mode where to go. Alright, for the last section, I know he's always in the middle. So we vibe. It was opening. I read the chat late. There's a delay. But yeah, unfortunately, I did get the trail, and I also got the bad player RNG. So I will be making do with what I have. So for this last section, he always uses the silver bow. This is probably his most iconic weapon. Also the one he uses in Smash Bros. What makes the silver bow unique is it's kind of an incomplete version of the Palutena bow, its main canonical weapon, which I kind of think makes sense since he's like an imperfect clone. It's like good silent storytelling. I wish more games did this. Oh, he's invincible, isn't he? There we go. I didn't get a perfect cycle for it, but it was decent. Because
Nice.
when he's like doing that super duper Kamehameha wave, he's invincible. When he's invincible, I can't shoot him, and if I can't shoot him, I can't kill him quick. But all in all, decent. But yeah, if you listen to the soundtrack CD and like actually rip the files from the game, much better quality. For reference, I'm recording the audio through an aux cord, so I know it's not the best. It does get rid of a lot of the delay, but if I used like a grounded adapter, it'd be slightly better. For this game, it's kind of whatever. You can't really tell the delay that much, but like, I know depending on some of the games, delay could really be make or break it for me. For example, whenever I play like a 2D Mario game or a platformer, I need the audio to be on point. Like, if everyone's talking slightly out of like delay, it's kind of whatever. It doesn't really change much since them talking doesn't slow down actual gameplay. But yeah, audio delay is angry, makes me angry, girl. So we're now going to Thanatos' little palace, or essentially a palace he stole from Neptune. We're doing this to get a key to the underworld so that we could actually go see Medusa. And the reason we were chasing Dark Pit is because they don't really explain it well, actually. It was more of just, he might be evil. He might be with Medusa. But then everyone learned really quickly he hates Medusa, so... They essentially... Dark Pit's doing his own thing right now. No one cares where he is.
This is just one more bullet point on here already.
But yeah, that is the story so far.
What can I say?
Incredible.
I'm an overachiever.
Riveting. Biggest like plus about this game is, even though I'm skipping quite a few cutscenes, a lot of the story is an exposition is being told as I'm playing. Thanks to the bottom screen. Specifically, just like hearing the dialogue during the auto scrollers is such a godsend. Just because it gives you something to focus on while shooting stuff. Now that shooting stuff isn't enough. Of course, I can't hear the audio right now. But yeah, just the fact that they don't slow down the pace just to explain the story, that's a huge problem that a lot of RPGs like this have. And just because of how fast-paced this game is for the most part, we get past it. Well, I shouldn't say fast-paced. A lot of it is a bit slow burn at times. I mean, I say that during the auto-scroller, but imagine an auto-scroller and then they do exposition. This could be a lot worse. Most games are a lot worse. Because, I don't know, I find the auto-scrollers for this game a lot more tolerable compared to, like, you know, an auto-scroller in Sonic or Mario. Sonic in particular really makes me mad, because, like, there's no reason that game should slow down.
I guess this used to be a city?
Yeah, but I sunk it long ago.
I could complain about Sonic a bit more, but I'm gonna go back to Kid Icarus. The orange terrify me, because even if I slightly mess up and like, oh, do I go left or right? And I pick wrong, they one-shot me on the spot.
Oof.
Usually you have enough time to react, even if you forget. You could always just do the scrub scrap, just going in a circle like this. You're usually okay. You usually have time to adapt.
Nice.
Oh, chapter 8. That is, in fact, a fun chapter. I will give everyone a heads up, though. Chapter 9 is, like, a lot longer than every other chapter. Not every other chapter, but for Medusa Arc, yes. Because, like, chapter 1, I was done in, like, 4.5... No, I'm being way too generous. 5.5 minutes. No, 4.5. I was right. I'm awesome. But all the other levels are a bit slower than that. Chapter 1's just quick. I feel like Dark Pit's also rather quick if you do it optimized. Just because you don't have much space to move around, and you can kind of kill Dark Pit easy if you know what you're doing. I just happened to like pick the wrong spot to run to and whiffed every shot.
Just give us one more moment.
Wow, I had an auto aim and I still missed every shot. I could have just used the auto. Fine. Yeah, I died to an Orin on like near chapter 24 for my first run. Which is, you have to think, that's like an hour and 40 minutes, 3 hours and 48 minutes into the run for me. It's just like the ultimate degradation.
Oof. Yeah, that's tough.
So I kind of hate this room with a passion. I'm sure there's a simple way to do it. I really wanted to kill that guy for the item. I think it's just like invincibility or something easy. It's mainly this little guy in the middle. He's invincible from the front. So like always shooting him could always be a bit weird for me. But there, I got him. I wasn't in a good position, like close to the door, but quite frankly, for this room, I just suck up the time loss. I'm just happy he's dead. You know, the mark of a true speedrunner, accepting defeat.
Oh yeah.
Quite frankly, if I just watched a VOD once or twice, I'd probably know what to do. I just refuse to do so. At least until tomorrow.
I mean, to be fair, we did only hear the news like 10 minutes before we ended up going live.
I know, like, I was not watching the kid. I don't think anyone's talked to the Kid Icarus server like since January, so I just wasn't checking it.
Well, hey, this is an exciting time.
Yeah,
if folks do want to get tapped in. And I believe you folks, like from what I've seen on SRC, you're cool with like emulator runs.
Yeah, they do accept emulator runs for this game.
Nice.
I don't know how the control scheme would work on emulators. The problem is like this is a very unique control scheme that kind of designed for the 3DS. As most of you are probably well aware, that's might be a big thing of why this game isn't being ported to the Switch yet. I personally think I vote they should do like Splatoon controls where it's like gyro and stick. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, they could totally get that going.
It is very doable. People are just afraid of the truth.
Now approaching the 3rd floor. Are you doing noise?
Oh yeah, you just shoot you and kill everyone quick, right? Close enough. So I keep grabbing like the little fire power up in the middle. I just believe it kills them a little faster. I can't tell if it's like a pseudo or what, or if it actually does anything. It's just more of a like a play it safe strat for me. And here I'm gonna grab lightweight and run past the entire maze. Intuitive game design as intended. Do not ask questions. Accept reality.
Fair.
Yeah, essentially I'm trying to position myself on this elevator, that way it immediately loads me into the next area. This is one of the few sections of the game they have a quick loading screen. Like, I didn't do that, I just spawned here. Because usually it's like clean transitions. I think the only other one is like the lightning chariot, because that level is so like stupidly long. It's not in this run, but like halfway up the tower, it just like loads you into the second half. It's to the extent where the pit will even point out, Jesus, this level is so long, there was a loading screen.
Oh no. Yeah,
there's a lot of fourth wall breaks in this game. No, it messed up my gyro. We're good. Yeah, when I got stunned there, that's why my aim was going a little nuts. Yeah, the fourth wall does not exist in this game, as you might be able to tell. I'm just letting everything spawn in real quick. This guy can only be hit from the head. Just always throws me off a little bit. I'm trying not to grab that power up in the middle. It honestly loses me a bit of time just because it knocks everyone around a little bit. I personally hate it with a burning passion. Speaking of things I hate with a burning passion, here's Thanatos. This guy is a little annoying because of like what phase he does. He likes to transform. And depending on the phase he gets, it could slow down this run a lot. He always starts like that. Call them out as I see it. This phase is alright. I don't mind the foot. Don't take that out of context. This is the one I hate though. He picked the other one he has that he didn't use was, well, he still has one more after this. Is a jar that shoots skulls that I have to hit back like baseball, and a sword. The sword is my favorite because it is very easy to use. There we go. The spears block everything, but I'll definitely take this over jars because I can kind of just turn the brain off. I haven't used auto rectal this entire run. No, I don't feel like aiming today. There we go. But yeah, Thanatos is done. Thank God. That was honestly not as bad as it could have been. Because that boss is my mortal enemy. I hate the doll with the burning passion. The doll's the worst. Because like I'll never hit the middle part just right. That and also I have to break every doll individually. And he's invincible for like as soon as he's spawning in.
Ooh.
So like I have to wait out the invincibility like 5 or 6 times. Thing is, there's only one cycle he's gonna skip. So you just kind of have to pray that's the doll. So 1 out of 4 chance that you don't get the doll. So yeah, not in your favor. I will say I don't know if it's any better on like old file, where you could just dish out a lot more damage, or if you just functioned on checkpoints. Because I know for boss rush, people use the flintlock staff, and
That's awesome.
that man dies in like 2 or 3 shots.
I mean, evil. But what does that have to do with the 3 sacred treasures?
Well, I hid the 3 sacred
Ooh,
treasures
we have a
in the
Thanatos tier list in the chat by Priceless.
Pirates-
Skull, Jar, Swords, Bat, Foot.
And the underworld army has gotten wind
I
of it.
agree.
They're attacking the ships.
Oh, great.
I think, dude, it's been so long since I got the bat. I forgot about the bat.
Raid the pirate ship and retrieve
Literally in
the
this last week of me
treasures.
de-resting the game,
I'm on it.
I've yet to get the bat.
We're already late, so we have to hurry. Hold on.
Like, I don't know. I used to get it a lot. This game really makes you feel like Kid Icarus okay. No, yeah, it makes you feel like the Kid Icarus was like a huge thing back in the day, just with how much they referenced themselves. But in reality, it was kind of just like this small title that released on the NES.
Treasures are pretty old.
Was it like decently sized at the time?
They've grown more brittle.
Not nearly as much as like Mario and Zelda, obviously, but like
You're not exactly
decent.
inspiring confidence here.
Well, maybe you
But
don't
now,
need them anymore.
Brawl in particular, Smash Brawl, I think gave this character the reawakening he needed.
One arm tied behind my back.
The Uprising, if you will.
Swagger. You've toughened up nicely, Pistol. Remember when you'd be
I refuse to go to bed before the run ends. Someone gets me.
Still say that.
Let's go.
Also, just to quickly go over the plot real quick, this is a slight detour, because in theory we should just be going to Medusa's the underworld right now. However, we are going to get the 3 sacred treasures, which has been stolen by space pirates.
You've arrived at the Galactic Sea.
Yeah, I don't know either. This game is weird.
We're just letting it do its thing at this point. aren't we?
Yeah, it just operates on its own mind. I think that's just great. That's how I like my games. Oh, real quick, there's 2 routes for the shit that's about to spawn, left and right. And depending on the route you take, A or B. A on the right. B is a little slower, but they have different tracks of music.
Okay.
I'll be taking right, because going on the left will pull me under the space water, or whatever you want to call it. And just, like, I lose about 20-30 seconds.
Damn its tail.
But yeah, use your imagination on what that route looks like. Yeah, this level is honestly one of my favorites in the run. It has a lot of cool movement. And overall, it's just like, it's really weird compared to the other levels. Because, like, the idea of the spaceship or the space pirates does not come up at all for the rest of the run. It's just here. It's just like, Medusa, space pirate, Medusa.
That means the treasures are still on board.
Yeah, this
The plan now is to
This game doesn't have that much intermission chapters where they just do something random. It does have an intermission arc, though.
Plus, just think how long
So
we've got.
interpret that as you will.
Don't hold back. I'm looking for an entrance. Hold tight.
Oh, also the reason why there are actual underworld enemies here. Am I picking the right side? Thank God. The reason why there are underworld enemies here is because they realize the 3 sacred treasures are in fact here. So they realize, hey, if we take them, Pit's really screwed. So we're stopping that from happening.
Nice.
But 3 sacred treasures, essentially it's like a really powerful bow, a shield, and wings that let Pit fly. Because generally, Pit cannot fly by himself. This is something I'm amazed I haven't touched on yet.
Sorry about that.
But
Are you okay?
yeah, he can only fly for 5 minutes at a time, because Palutena lets him. Where is this enemy?
They might even be tougher than the underworld.
Oh, he was in the
forces.
corner.
Be careful.
That's why all the flying sections of this game, or most of them, are really short. Because Pit has to land eventually, or else his wings catch on fire. Also, kind of works to this game's advantage, because, you know, for a 3DS game, you don't want to, like, levels be too long.
Yeah.
Like, this game is designed just in the chapter format, pick up and play.
Yeah.
And I think that's really good. I feel like some games kind of missed out on that more than others.
What's the in the glass?
My first example that comes to mind is I think any of the Fire Emblem games on the 3DS. Those were not designed to like sit down and play. And whenever I play any of those games, while I will say they are good, I'm always like, wow, this should have been on the Wii U so I could just sit down and play it.
Yeah, the kind of game that you can just kind of get cozy to.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad game design. It just maybe not for a handheld. Rest in peace, Crom and Lucina.
This must be a storage vault for the stolen
R.I.P.
They've all been compressed for easy transport.
I'm just gonna throw on lightweight here. I don't know if it's the optimal place to throw it, to be honest. I know one of them's coming up kind of soon. But like, I got enough like speed out of that, right? I feel like I'm justified.
Surely.
This is the side of the ship's
Oh Jesus, no! That's why I don't like using it here, because it's like, wow, he moves so fast and slippery.
Mm.
I'm gonna use it here actually though.
Switch, huh?
That's what it looks like.
I went so fast I think I missed the switch. They call me Barry Allen. But I'm the only speedrunner that's used that joke today. I think I earned it.
Yeah.
I just really hate these sections in particular because I'm always just an idiot and fall off. It really shouldn't be happening, but I'm me. I'll invent ways to lose time on this run.
Thank you very much.
I'm pretty limited in where I can book grind rails. Luckily, the underworld force is cleared.
People are getting the full experience of Kid Icarus Uprising speedrunning, so it's you know.
Fire Emblem games would have been on the console if it wasn't the Wii U. I'm honestly inclined to agree. I think a lot of it just Nintendo saw, hey, the 3DS sold a lot better than the Wii U. Let's put it on here. Yeah, fun fact about these enemies, they don't drop any hearts and they never shoot you, no matter on what difficulty you're on.
Oh.
They are just here to vibe.
Yeah.
And personally, I agree.
Fair play.
They're literally me. No, stop, auto-reticle, please stop.
I was about to ask whether you would drop a heart if, you know, I started attacking you, but I thought maybe best not to ask.
I mean, technically, yes. Just not the heart you're looking for. Alright, here I come. So, other thing about the hearts is, just because of the design of the difficulty system, they drop more hearts and more, like, stronger weapons, depending on the higher difficulty you're on. Since I'm on 0-0, they don't really drop that much. However, yeah, the high difficulties are kind of brutal. They don't really have much speedrun categories besides really gold laurel and a couple ILs. Gold laurels are, that run is kind of insane. Essentially, it's like you have to get all the weapons and stuff, and like do all the intensity gates. So you're in for a treat if if you're doing that run, because like some of the levels are like you have to play on like 8 difficulty, where everything could like 3-shot you, and it's always terrifying. So I don't know what pace I'm on, but I'm probably like aiming for about 23 minutes at the moment. All right, here we go. Last level of the run.
Let's go. Do you want me to give you a loose idea of where you are time-wise, or are you cool with just finding out at the end?
Oh, yeah, I just checked. Yeah, I'm definitely on like a 23-minute pace.
Cool.
23, maybe low 24. Not particularly stellar, if I'm being honest, but that's okay.
Who knows how reliable the Pegasus wings are after all this time? I've turned them off.
I really do want to learn to optimize this category a bit better, though. A lot of it really is just like my movement. and through the land sections.
So even though the arrows of light do a lot of
Okay.
damage, don't get cocky.
But yeah, let's talk about the weapon real quick. If you're not dying of dementia, you probably notice I'm using a different weapon. I'm required to for old file or new file. This is the Bow of Light. It's honestly a really cool weapon and kind of broken. If you notice, I'm like barely aiming at them and the shots are homing in automatically for me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice.
And like it just one-shots everything. It's really strong. The one weakness of it that you're going to catch on to is that the movement speed's a bit slower.
I think we're out of shipwright territory.
Okay, a lot slower. So I'm kind of like trudging along.
The entrance to the underworld.
If this was an old file run, I would be using whatever clause because I get the option to opt out of it.
Watch out for orbs ahead.
Cool part about this is I can now kill the orange. This is the only weapon in the game that can do that.
3 sacred trenches have still got it.
Please kill the orange. My shots weren't homing in.
Thanatos' gem is shining.
That means we're good to go.
Okay, I was not looking at chat for a while, but I see they're talking about Scott the Waz. So I'm probably happy with the direction it took.
Finally made it.
Also, a little weird mechanic with the light arrows, or this entire getup, is that on the right side where he's carrying the shield, sometimes he'll just like block the shot and just be invincible. Kind of weird how it works. He can't do it intentionally, and it only works from his right side. Weirdly enough, I cannot shoot through these shields, but I can kill the orange.
Huh.
I need someone to kill them for me. Thank you.
Pitu! What did you just call me?
Anyhow, this air section,
The same thing you're doing.
luckily, isn't that long compared to some of the others.
I'm just way better at it.
I know in particular there's Scorched Feathers. That level is nearly entirely flying.
Make me laugh.
I will say, like, the later half of the speedrun, for any percent,
I'm out.
it does slow down quite a bit for, like, the last arc.
But I can handle this on my own.
But
Okay.
otherwise, it keeps this pace on for, like, the rest of the run. It's just, like, chapter 22 through 25 is just a bit weird. 24 is fine, actually. It's just, like, that weird little section. It is the mirror shield, you do have a point.
Made it this far.
You better watch your back.
Isn't that just
So for this boss,
Guess it's all that hot
it's not Medusa, spoilers.
You are dark.
It's kind of hard for me to speed up.
This isn't
So a lot of it is just kind of vibing and don't
I
die.
will defeat you.
That describes a lot of these air sections, actually, now that I say it out loud. I'm going to just use all the super duper mega attacks. Then I can just kind of hold the shooting button because it's just, like I'm not even aiming close to him and it's like hitting. Like, look at that.
My attack's doing more damage.
Well, it is a boss.
I am like the entire like football field off. But yeah, essentially I got down to just low health. I essentially have to wait it out of cycle. I'm not sure if a cycle is the right term, but I have to wait out a timer. But after this, we have a very long land section, which is also weird because that just makes it hard for me to like portion out where I use lightweight. I've narrowed it down to 2 sections I like to. One feels optimal and one feels like good enough.
Okay.
Pitu!
We will see how this goes. Oh yeah, the projector forms of the goddesses. Yeah, the fact that you just always get to see them on the bottom, because realistically speaking, you don't really see Palutena until like chapter God knows when.
Thanks, Pitu. Please.
Oh, for being honest, for Veridi, you don't ever see Veridi in person. You only see like a projection on her first chapter. And after that, she is literally just the photos on the bottom.
We're finally here.
Look at these.
Alright, I don't know if there's an ideal order to do these in. I don't really think it matters. We're going to be doing a bit of a boss rush for now.
Ooh.
This looks like where I had my first battle.
So first we're gonna start with the funny dog. Essentially, here Medusa is like recreating like, oh dear God, please die. He's recreating like some of the levels from Pitt's memories. So this is like vaguely how Pitt remembers the first level. I didn't grab the power up. I don't think it matters. Go Gadget.
Aye, aye, Lady Palutena.
I'm just gonna run all the way up. You're supposed to take the bike. I don't know if that would actually be optimal or not, and for me to save lightweight for something else. I will have to lab that one out, and by lab that one out, I mean watch Crisis run.
I'll handle this.
That's the neat part. I don't have to lab it out anymore. Someone did it for me. Let's see. So another awesome thing I like about this weapon is if I do like the backward dash attack or dash, it just shoots 3 arrows, which is really good when I just want to clear out a crap ton of enemies. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a loading screen.
Old Pitt's gonna teach
Ooh.
me even more new.
Video game jump scare.
Never mind, this weapon's broken. Oh yeah, if you look really closely on like some of the grind rails, Pitt's mouth actually moves while he's talking in this game.
Oh wow.
Like, they did not have to do that because like basically everyone's looking at the bottom screen.
That's impressive level of detail.
Yeah, like it's not like, you know, like photorealistic movement, but it's enough. Like, it's a 3DS. Give them a break. No one's looking at this. I'm not even looking at this. I'm playing this game with my eyes closed. Don't look at the camera for proof. I forgot there's a camera.
All kinds of turns around.
You seem to be passing between the floor and ceiling. How very
Yeah, I'll be honest, the
strange.
setup I've been using for most of this game, up until like this last chapter, is, if you were paying attention, I just have the 3DS on my leg, like this. This game definitely feels a lot better if you could get a stand for it. But honestly,
Yeah.
I think this is pretty comfy. Alright, here's the Churrobot. He's my goat. I love this thing. It's just cool. I really wish I could
What
use
guy.
more vehicles throughout this run. But like, this man just destroys.
That's what you want in a man.
That's all you need. That's like the only trait I want. And speed.
Oh yeah.
Alright, where's everything? Okay, I could have probably stayed in the Churrobot a bit longer, but I don't think it matters that much. I'm gonna just throw an auto reticle and cheese this.
Medusa couldn't make her.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, that is a bad cycle. I can't shoot her when she's underground. I learned this live in front of the audience. That is so unfortunate.
Okay.
I only lost like 2 seconds, and in the grand scheme of things, I don't really stress time losses in this run as much, because it's like, it's an hour and 20 minutes. Any run that's like over an hour, it's like, oh, I missed a jump, whatever.
Yeah.
I only start carrying when it's under like 40 minutes.
Like where you fought the Hugh draw.
I know, that's my speedrun philosophy for the day. Feel free to call me
It's as real
heretic.
as I am. I built it
Because you're probably right.
secure in the Hugh draw's memories. That's because you don't know what
I'm gonna take the
original
other
tower
ring.
looked like. No matter.
What's notable about this is it has a button that lets me use a shield that is very useless. However, its DPS is pretty good. It is, however, like really slippery to control.
Like the exotank, it's a vehicle of the gods. The handling is a little soft.
And they got Monkey Ball in this game as well.
We
This is
do.
crazy.
This game has everything.
Touchscreen to activate it.
We've got Monkey Ball at home. Monkey Ball at home.
Monkey ball at home, be like. What doesn't this game have besides
Behind that door.
a switch port? I had to think about that one for a little bit.
I mean, it's got a lot.
Pumped up, huh?
Yeah, this game has a lot going for it. I really do hope they port it to the Switch and give it the Splatoon treatment. That would be my happiest day. Like what people felt like when 1,000 Year Door got ported and like Super Mario RPG. That's me with this game.
Is that just like, for fans, is that really just a pipe dream at the moment?
Yes.
Or is there kind of, oh, okay, there's no kind of,
No.
you know, breadcrumbs that they put out for like, yeah, this could happen?
No indication. I think Sakurai is just really busy with Smash Bros. At the moment.
How's that even possible?
And not that I blame him. Smash Bros. Is a very hard game to deal with.
Yeah.
So God knows what that man's doing right now. So these people are naked on the back. Fun fact for that room, you don't have to kill the shoot flies. You can, in fact, ignore them. I learned this just now. I will be using this knowledge for future runs.
It was you who hunted me down.
Man, I really just gotta watch a speedrun of this game. Like, within the last year or two.
And what about your heart? I can only imagine what you've done today. Why just
Here we go.
you have the power to make it a reality?
Please turn around.
There's no proof.
Never mind. That works too.
Hideous creature.
You're into the eyes of
Shut your
God.
mouth, Medusa. Lady Palutena is nothing.
Oh God, it's him.
Who turns people to stone and poisons the rivers?
Oh
Who
no.
reduces cities to rubble? And who
All right, give me the foot.
the underworld destruction of the land and heavens? Not Lady Palutena. You're the one responsible for all.
I just
this,
need
Oh, that
Medusa.
is-
one more
What I don't get is how
over
you're
here.
supposed to resurrect yourself
It was in
the
fact
first
the foot.
place.
I suppose I don't understand how that happened either.
Don't play
This level really likes throwing these guys at me,
I don't remember
which is
what
weird because this is like their first
My
appearance.
memories aren't what they were. You're slipping, Medusa. Your mind isn't all there anymore. And I can
Oh,
sense
no,
that
I
your
missed the
life
charge
force
shot.
is weaker than it used to be.
I hope that doesn't matter.
And Thanatos have all been defeated. But if you withdraw your army,
Starting to feel like it mattered.
stay in this castle,
Because that charge shot
I'll spare you.
is really, really strong, particularly for this weapon.
Besides,
Like,
it
egregiously
doesn't
strong.
matter how I live. What matters
Which is also great because it has such good homing. That's the biggest thing with like a lot of the bows in this game. Their homing ability is like incredible. And they have pretty good range and decent melee. I'd always like to play through this game with the Palutena bow. Just be canonically accurate pit.
Nice.
You
Yeah.
just don't have to aim with that weapon.
Oh, somebody in chat talking about Kirby Air Ride port. I would love to.
Oh, I
Although
want
feel
that too.
like I feel like that's been. I feel like that's been on NSO, but not as a like. You know, not adapted for Switch. But think of the heat of that. That'd be so good.
Exactly. Like, I feel like a lot of Sakurai's games have to be ported. Kirby's Air Ride. I think the reason they brought this up is because a lot of that design philosophy was carried over to this game and Smash. Please don't ask me for examples.
Those aren't exactly golden locks on your head.
And you're not exactly a brave.
But yeah, Sakurai always takes like small things from each of his games and carries it over to the next, even if it's like a completely different genre, like
I'll strip you of
platform
your
fighter,
weapons and sever
racing
you from
game,
the heavens forever.
third-person shooter,
So,
Star Fox.
All right, I've been stand corrected. There are no GameCube games on NSO, which I guess makes sense, but also, dude, the money factory that you would make
Dude, it's
if
just
you could, if
free money.
come on, they've got to.
It's an infinite money glitch. Come
That's the
on.
problem with the genius of Nintendo is that you've just got
Somewhere.
a little too much good stuff.
Nintendo, I like your games. Please let me play them.
Yeah. All we ask.
Case in point, Kid Icarus.
Yeah, this is your pitch to the Nintendo higher
Yeah, this is my
please
answer.
watch.
Mr. Nintendo, I'm begging you. As speedrunner and developer,
There are hidden
proclaims,
platforms nearby that you
this game
can
is pretty
follow.
cool.
First, reveal the platforms, then dash
Oh, I didn't
into
mean to
the
do
ledge
that.
jump.
well, that's easy.
Obligatory charge shot. So this like strip you up. It's always the left path. The right path leads to either nothing or a treasure chest with food. All right, there's my goat, the shrimp wizard. I am not gonna even show him the time of day. He's just not worth it.
We're getting close to Medusa. Careful not to fall.
But yeah, that charge shot is so good because like it just shoots 3 arrows and kills 3 enemies at once. So I can just kind of like cycle through a lot of weaker enemies really quick. Like, did you see that charge shot? I wasn't even close. It came. I have auto aim on. That's why I love this weapon. Oh, was that done? I don't even know where I killed the 3rd one. I think the charge shot just like collateral and just kept turning.
Yeah, that was the hitbox of all time, I think.
Oh my god, there's another one.
Last step before Medusa's defeat.
No.
Ooh.
They split into 2.
If that happened, I was going to lose 5 minutes.
Oh. Wow.
I'm
That's
very,
nuts.
very happy he like just barely missed. Because like as soon as the first charge shot missed, I'm like, oh god. Alright, and now I'm done with all land sections for the game.
Nice.
Dear god, I'm already at my PB's time. Alright, we just have like one last air battle. As a reminder, I don't even know if I said it, time stops on the last hit on Medusa. I'll yell time when it's ready. But like, again, I'm not even aiming at the missiles and it's just killing them for me. Not that this boss fight's like hard. A lot of it is just hold the shoot button and aim in her general direction. I take that back, I don't have to aim in her general direction. I just have to hold L.
Let's go. We love bosses.
Biggest thing is keep aiming at her head, because that just does like critical damage. This one, that first phase was honestly the only one that was hard. Because after that, I just do a circle and just hold L. Alright, we're about, I want to say 20 seconds out. We're almost there, amigos. Fun fact, me shooting her here does absolutely nothing. I am just really bored. I just can't focus. Time.
Hey, GG's.
Okay, that was a little better than my D-Rest.
Yeah, that's coming in at a 123.21.
Alright, not my best run, but decent. There was a few things I could optimize in terms of like the movement. Just the biggest thing I kept missing was like positioning myself so as soon as the door opens, I'm next to it instead of waiting for the cutscene. I probably lost like a minute and a half, 2 minutes just off that alone.
Well, I think regardless of optimizations, you've certainly opened people's memory banks and got people thinking about this game again, because there's a lot of love for this game. So yeah, you've got a whole chat behind you on this one. So good job.
Yeah, like I was not expecting like this many people to like memorize like this amount of audience with Icarus, honestly. For a while, it's always like I'm like the one person that plays this game, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I've heard about it. It's good." But like now we have like an entire dedicated audience.
Yeah.
Trying not to talk too long because I know someone's coming in after me. Yeah, Kid Icarus still has like a pretty active community online. I know they shut down the 3DS servers in March, but they still have some like homebrewed servers in like someone's basement. People are still playing like the competitive mode.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Also, here's the best character in this game that we don't get to see.
Oh.
He's just cool.
Oh, it's No way. They've got Hades in this game as well? The kids
has it
love
all.
Hades. Well, whilst we've got a said audience here, if they want to maybe get interested in speedrunning this game, where might they be able to find out more info?
Ooh, so at the moment, I will admit, our Kid Icarus Uprising speedrun server is not that active at the moment. However, where's the camera? You can change that. Yeah, it's always been a small, tight-knit community over the last couple of years. Every once in a while, we'll have like 1 or 2 people hop in and just like change the meta. Case in point, Crisis. But yeah, we're always looking for new runners. I'd also recommend like the r/Kid Icarus Uprising, weirdly enough, and the Kid Icarus Uprising competitive server.
Okay.
Those are big communities. People constantly talk about the game. Weirdly enough, a lot of speedrunners are there too, from like over the years. And yeah, there's this. It's a small community, but it's very tight knit. If you're looking for people that love Kid Icarus, you could find them.
Awesome. And then if folks interested in more of what you do, I know that you said that you were interested in keeping on going with this game. Where can they find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Navadra. NIVARDRA. A lot of people do not spell it right. I don't expect you to. Admittedly, I have not streamed in a while, but I do want to pick up the habit again now that I have a bit more free time and I'm not working 6-7 days a week. I mostly do a lot of like Mario Bros and Pokemon, and I do a bit of Kid Icarus on the side. If any of that interests you, please check me out. I don't know how to shill.
Well, we can help you out in the chat a little bit, and if you're watching this a little bit later on the YouTube, I believe things should be linked in the description. So yeah, folks, big shout outs to Navadra. Thank you so much for coming in to show this off. That was a solid run, and apparently it was something to bring you back into the game a little bit, which we always like to hear. So
thanks for inviting me. Like, I've really not speedrun seriously since maybe a year, just because I've been so busy with college and stuff. This was the motivation I needed to get back in, and wow, I found this a lot more fun than I remembered.
Awesome. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Well, folks, if you enjoyed that, then do stick around. It's not quite Kid Icarus Uprising, but we are doing some tours with Mario for the rest of Going Places. We are going to be, later on, having a Mario Party Island tour, but next up, we are going to be having a Mario Golf World tour. Speaking of World Tour, we're also going to be going over to Australia for our next round of JT Magic Man. So, yeah, everything's very on brand at the moment. We are truly going places. So do stick around. We're going to be going places to the intermission as we get ready for the next run. So do stick around, enjoy the music, enjoy the vibes. And as a little reminder, if you haven't heard all too recently, that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs and bits cheered on the GDQ channel help support the hotfix. So if you enjoy watching speedruns, consider subscribing to the channel. Folks, we will see you in about 5 or 10 minutes. See you in a bit.
All right, later, everyone.
Welcome back, folks. We all hope that you had a lovely break. And once again, good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever this finds you. Welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. If you missed the intro earlier, my name is Hypnotics, and this is Going Places, the speedrun travel show where we go around the world with games that we can take on the go on handheld consoles, or games that we have to travel to distant lands for, or maybe something that's a local treat to some of us. The long and short of it, region exclusive games. We have already had Kid Icarus. We've had a huge focus on 3DS for the this return in this series for Going Places, and we are about to land into another 3DS game. Just before we do that, a little bit of housekeeping. A reminder that we've kind of expanded the GDQ Discord a little bit, so you can join in on that with a new hotfix role. Where you can keep tabs on upcoming events, you can talk with staff and showrunners like me, and so much more. So if you're interested, you can use !Discord in the Twitch chat for more info. And a reminder that our annual Juneteenth celebration will be this upcoming June 22nd to the 23rd. If you're curious to see what is going to be ran during that, you can use !Juneteenth in the Twitch chat to check out the schedule. Righty, I have kept you in the loop about this schedule. We have got some color commentary. We've got, I mean, including me, this is 4 different countries being represented in this one run. So I'm gonna throw it over to somebody who's gonna sound a little bit different than me, but who's gonna be showing us how to golf.
All right, g'day everyone. I'm JT Magic Man. Welcome to Mario Golf World Tour for the 3DS. Commentating with me today is Shiru and Nick. I'll get them to say g'day and introduce themselves.
Yeah, that's me. That's Nick. I'm Nick. I've been a decent Mario Golf player for 3DS. Yeah, Mario Golf World Tour 3DS. Can't say too much, but yeah, good job on the US region. That's it.
All right, and I'm Shiro. I'm from Switzerland, and I've been playing this game for about 9 years. And I'm super happy that it is shown here.
All right, and without further ado, I'm going to jump into the game. So we'll be doing all the DLC courses. We're going to start with Toad Highlands, which might look familiar for a few of you guys. This is a course from Mario Golf with updated music and graphics. If you're ready on time, I will count you down from 10. Actually, 5. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So the first thing I'm going to mention is I'll be pressing A a lot, and that's going to be skipping the ball animation when it lands. So this is not the game lagging. It's not me doing anything. It's just skipping where the ball is landing. Why am I doing that, you ask? It is quicker. It's faster. And I'll be switching between manual mode and automatic mode. So when I'm using auto mode for approach shots, it is quicker to use auto mode than it is for manual mode. But I'll try my best to use manual mode as much as I possibly can. Now, as you see in the top right corner, you see that the wind is going 4 miles per second. So depending on how fast or slowly that goes, that's how much further your ball is going. And I might get Shiru or Nick to explain the technical side of it a bit more, because they know a bit more about it than me. So,
yeah, I mean you're going pretty quick, so it's very quick to watch. So it's hard to explain, but yeah, shots like this, the putting's very hard. So Shiru's probably a better putter than me. Let's see how your putt goes. But yeah, it's as a speed game, you just want to get as fast as possible. So the score doesn't really matter as too much. You still want to do well.
And you will notice me using a power shot there. You get 6 per course. However, if you do nail it like I did perfectly there, you do actually get to keep it. So they roll over. So I still have 6 now, which is great. And then you'll see me using either a top spin, super top spin, back spin, or super back spin. Those are the 4 options when you're using manual mode.
Yeah. And I don't know, do you know this, JT, about the M64 courses? These are all N64 courses, or Shiro, I believe.
Yes, they are all 64 reiterations of them. But they've altered them in some way, shape, or form. But we'll get into that when we get onto those courses. But this is a good old classic. Everyone knows Toad Highlands from the original game. I believe it's the first course.
And you missed a putt. I'll rib you. I'll rib you for the putt, but it's fun.
But yeah, this game came out on the 1st of May 2014, and like 2nd of May in other parts of the world. So this game just turned 10 years old. So this is like a perfect celebration of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
When did you get the game, JT?
Oh, good question. Probably 2017, I reckon.
Really? That's a later one.
I reckon.
Yeah.
2017, I reckon. I saw it in the shops, and I'm just like, well, I like golf games. I like Mario. Let's give this a shot.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I should mention I'm using Mario here because... so there are 3 types of shot. There's fade, there's hook, and there's straight. So Mario hits the ball straight. Bowser does have the longest distance. However, he shoots on... Is it a hook or a fade? I honestly forget.
It's left or right. It depends on what you pick.
Yeah.
So I play Bowser. I'm a draw player, and Shiro's a lefty player. So it just depends.
I would also like to mention that there are different animation lengths for the shot for each character. So Bowser has the fastest animation for his swing, together with Luigi. But JT probably doesn't use Bowser because Mario is way more consistent.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, just for the viewers, if you don't play this game, Super Mario, he has a straight shot, so you can turn him left or you can turn him right, or you can just hit it straight. There's other characters that automatically curve it left or automatically curve it right. And so there's a preference from players that do have some preferences of how they hit the shots. But with Mario, you can do either one. But the strongest character in the game is Bowser. Bowser hits the longest shots, and you can straighten out his shot. So even if you're left or right Bowser, you can actually hit a left or right Bowser that's perfectly straight. So
yeah, the reason why I'm using Mario is I think it's more consistent for a marathon run or showing.
Oh, for a run, 100%.
But if you're going for world record strats, I would 100% go for Bowser.
It always has to be Bowser, yeah. But Mario
isn't viable.
Mario's
for world record at all.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Mario's still a good character.
It should also be mentioned I'm using the star variant of Mario, which means his stats are a little bit increased from the normal Mario. Each character has a star, except for the Mii.
Yeah.
Star variant, anyway.
Which T variant are you shooting on? The front T's, middle T's?
I'm shooting on the normal ones, I think.
Normal T's. I should be able to see it, but yeah, if you look at the left, you can see more information about the shots. But the shots are so quick, so it's really hard to see the shots because the shots are so quick. So if you keep an eye on the left side of the screen with the second screen here.
Yeah, the bottom left. Left.
He's speed running this, and you can gain a lot of information from shots from the inputs. So the bottom screen of a 3DS is all about the inputs. But these shots are so quick, so it's really hard to pick up on. Big power shot there. Got the power shot, nailing it.
Nice.
Good shot.
As I said, because I'm using an approach shot here, I'm going back to auto mode because it's quicker to use auto mode than it is to manual mode for approach shots.
Yeah.
Nice.
What an
close.
unlucky putt. Come on. What? Oh my god. You got an unlucky putt there.
Now, I do have to ask about the inverse. Is there, like, in any of these runs, I don't know whether there are any holes where it is possible, but have you got a hole in one?
Yes, I have. I don't know exactly how many I've got, but I've got one, or at least one anyway. I've got a few before.
Nice.
There's actually a course in the normal version of the game, Sky Islands it's called, where all the holes are par 3. So that's probably the best place to go for it.
Yep.
If you ever wanted to go for a hole in one, you get 18 shots of it.
Yeah. There's a couple holes to officially go for it. But I don't think we've seen. We may can point it out, but yeah, I don't think we've seen a big hole in one shot yet.
I've also only ever gotten one IRL, but my mate reckons it doesn't count because it was at Green Hills Adventure Park and it was only 68 meters. I'm claiming it. It's my
in real life? In real life? No way. No
yeah,
way.
it's 68 meter par 3. And he goes, no, it's Green Hills Adventure Park. It doesn't count, but
dude,
no,
that is legit.
counts.
That's legit. We give you that.
All right. Anyway, that is Toad Highlands done. Up next is Cooper Park, which is also from the original Nintendo 64 games. This is just pretty much the same as Toad Highlands. It's from Mario Golf with updated music and graphics. It looks quite nice. Very green. I believe this is the second course from the 64 game. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this is...
that's true. They're in order, yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, you're used to the Green Hills by the sounds of things, so it's great.
Hit the pin there a little bit. Like
Almost
almost
got it
a
in.
dunk there.
Nice par.
Still got a par though.
We don't have your, or at least I don't have your in-game sound. So I don't know if you can fix that at all. But yeah.
I don't think we can as at this point, but it's I'm sure
it's still a good run.
it's a fun auditory experience.
We have to ASMR it. I can make up some sounds. Yeah. Let's see.
I'm sure the chat's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Oh, is the game audio not coming through?
No, the chat will be hearing it, but just the setup on our end.
Oh,
my side.
I kind of panicked there for a bit. I'm just like, wait.
No. Okay, it might be my side.
I see. All good.
That's better.
Someone's saying this is probably the most fine-tuned controls of all the Mario Golfs. Do you think that's accurate?
That is 100% accurate, yes.
Fine-tuned?
Could I talk about it?
Go for it, yeah.
Please.
Can I talk about it? I mean, it is not 60 FPS like Toadstool Tour, so it isn't as precise as Toadstool Tour, but the putting and the clipping is way more precise.
Okay.
So it's way harder in that regard.
Yeah.
But Super Rush, the newest game, is like it's so bad. You have,
got a hot take now. Okay.
I mean, that's not a hot take. Everyone agrees with it. Mostly.
Be careful.
Does everyone agree with that?
Look at the Metacritic reviews. I mean,
he's bringing it. He's got receipts for this.
He does.
He knows this argument.
He's got the receipts.
He's ready for this.
Yeah, I will mention that this game has the most holes of any other Mario Golf game in the franchise, which is kind of cool.
Oh, cool. For a 3DS game, that's pretty. That's really neat.
Yeah.
And if people are wondering what was included in the DLC, it was these 6 courses that I'll be doing today. Also, the paid DLC characters were Gold Mario, Toadette, Nabbit, and Rosalina. So if you're a fan of those characters, you got to get them if you got the DLC.
An interesting combo.
Yeah.
Rosalina is probably the only interesting one. But
I mean,
sure,
come on.
Sure, I played Rosalina. That's his fault. The only problem is you can't officially buy the DLC anymore. So that's the only big problem.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to mention it too much, but yeah, you can't get the DLC anymore because of Nintendo. But yeah, if you want the DLC, you can find it some other way.
Just seen somebody in chat curious about the wind in this game. Is that predetermined or is that on a random seed?
Not a seed, perhaps, but it is random for every hole. Same with pin placements. Like, I have no control over that, so it's just... there's a hole later on in Rock Candy Mines, which we know as the death pin, which is literally on a hill, and we hope that we don't get it.
Nice.
I hope you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you would say
you gotta show it off.
Just to talk about it? Okay.
But yeah, it's completely random.
Gotcha.
But yeah, wind changes per hole, per course. The old tournaments, you can't do them anymore, but the old tournaments you could do the tournaments as much as you wanted. You could just do the same tournaments over and over and over with the same wind. You still have RNG though, because there's still RNG in the game. So for people that don't know, there's still random RNG in your shots a little bit. So like even for the ship, which is a bad ship, sorry.
Nah, it's okay. I forgot to go to auto mode. That was my fault.
But even for any shot, there's still random RNG in this game at least. But yeah, unlike Toadstool Tour, this is the difference. The main difference to Toadstool Tour is that this game has random RNG. Toadstool Tour has finite RNG. So yeah. You can kind of see it and feel it if you play the games.
You also see me switching from short to medium putts a fair bit because short putts take a long time to charge up while medium putts don't. So the short, medium, and long putts. I'm in a bit of a bad spot here, but we're just going to hack it out.
Yeah, it's also funny with meters versus yards.
Yes.
It's always been a joke. Freaking meters versus yards. The rain is
also-
very.
By the way,
The rain is very hard in this game. So that was a rain putt. It's still
Yes.
a rain shot, but rain is very hard in this game. You have to hit the putts 30-40% faster. And I'm not sure of the. Oh, yeah, I still missed it. But yeah,
Nice par.
you have to push those rain putts really hard.
Interesting.
And there is a course in the base game where you're playing underwater, so
And you're not
As
doing
you
that
do.
one today.
Oh, too bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
what you folks don't when you're golfing in real life? I thought that was it's just part of the experience.
Is that a donation incentive?
this is gonna be a new idea for Dubai. Let's go.
Nah, rain putt. So rain putting is extremely difficult in this game. You're getting close. You're doing really well. But yeah.
JT, you were saying that like you've done some IRL golf. Have we got any other IRL golfers in this call at the moment?
Shiru and Nick, have you ever played IRL golf?
I mean,
Are you asking?
Yeah,
if you're asking
I've
me,
played it a lot,
yes,
yeah.
I play IRL golf. But
Any hole-in-ones?
Par.
what are you talking about? No.
me neither.
No.
JT's the winner in the
But nah,
Let's
the
go.
winner of the IRL golf.
I'm a driving range boy. I like the driving ranges. Good enough for me.
Okay, fair enough.
Nice
That's
par.
the same for you, Shiro, or
Yeah, I used to play a lot more as a kid, but I never got like a hole-in-one. But we have a really beautiful course.
nice. Yeah, I feel like that's
that I used to play.
a nice course sort of makes the experience.
I'm wondering if
I mean, I would say that, but I've never played golf in my life, so.
Never. Wow. Not even mini putt?
No, like only with like, you know, the kind of things that you buy children when they're young. You know, like the kind of thing that's just like a plastic box that you kind of hit it into with a plastic club and a plastic ball. It's
Right.
like not really golf.
So I
when
would,
you
I
can
would
play on
assume
the
you were too
toilet.
good at that. You didn't
Almost, yeah.
You didn't want to make people upset in real golf, so that's why you quit.
Yeah, that's the story. Yeah, for sure.
But nah, I think most of my golfer friends are actual, like, they golf a little bit. Like, even the Mario golfer boys. They golf a little bit.
Nice.
That's also the end of Cooper Park. Up next is layer cake dessert. Is it desert or dessert?
Desert? No, you
It's
said
desert.
it wrong. You said it wrong.
Desert, sorry.
Dessert.
It's the same.
Which is, it's actually Shy Guy Desert from Mario Golf. It's updated to resemble Layer Cake Desert from New Super Mario Bros. U. So basically, it's just an overhaul of that course.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'd say
for-
dessert because look, there's a cake in the background. Like, come on, doesn't that
No,
make you
no, that's the
hungry?
whole point. That's the whole point. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's for anyone
every time I
that's-
play this course, it makes me feel like cake.
Cake.
Birdie.
For anyone that's a Nick fan, this is my favorite course, actually. I like the desert course and I like the mountain course. My favorite two courses. So let's see how we go.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
A little bit to the left, I reckon. Might not have hit that too. Yeah, a little bit short. That's
Are
fine.
you so if you look at just for the viewers, I'm gonna look at the second menu, which is on the left on my screen. Is that on the second on my screen? If you look at the bottom screen of the 3DS, you can see how they hit the shot. So you can see if it's auto, or you can see if it's manual, or you can see how they hit the shot if you look at the bottom screen.
Nice putt.
Oh my god, that
Wow,
was a
nice.
great putt.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Great putt. But yeah, if you want to see how people hit the shots, definitely look at the bottom screen a little bit.
Yes, each character has a
Yes,
different
so-
ball. Obviously, Mario has a big M ball. Bowser's got like his face on it. It doesn't do anything. The ball doesn't change anything. It's just cool that each character has their own little signature ball.
yeah,
I'm gonna go for
this
the power
is-
shot here.
This is definitely one of my top couple courses. One of my favorites. It's really fun to play. I can't really explain why. It's just the desert courses are
Birdie putt.
my favorites.
Birdie.
When I was doing tournaments, I was always really really good at the mountain one. So I could score well. I did some good top results at the mountain ones,
Nice.
and then this one is like fun for the DLC side. They didn't have, so for people that don't know, they didn't have tournaments for the DLC side. They had a few, but not for the official ones. So you couldn't.
Yeah,
do
maybe Sharu can explain the official tournaments because you've won an official one before. Don't you have the trophy or something in your room?
Ooh.
Dang.
I mean, okay, let's not get it twisted. Okay, wait.
But
Okay,
No,
I
we
need to
can, we got
explain.
time.
So there were World Cup tournaments that were official by Nintendo, and this is also something that's quite rare for Nintendo games. But I won one of those.
do you remember which one?
There were a lot of these, but I think Nick won one too, right?
I won a few. I just don't want to brag.
Okay.
As you
It's
do, casual.
It's
you know.
JT's stream, yeah. But,
Only a couple.
Yeah. But
which one?
But
do
yeah,
you remember
just-
which one you won?
no.
Oh my god!
It must have been a good
That
one if you
helps.
can't remember.
But yeah, anyway, you got like these official trophies in your me room, and it was pretty damn cool.
Yeah. How you doing
That's
over
awesome.
here, JT? How's this run
Doing well,
going?
doing well. A little bit rusty, but that's all right. We're getting through it.
Nah, you're going quick. You're blasting.
Bogey.
Yeah,
Just trying to
Mario's
see
got
where-
lots of talents. Plays baseball, tennis, golf.
Oh yeah, all the time.
He's a world record Olympian, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
But
He
JT,
truly
you said
can do everything.
you said you didn't really play Mario Golf, right? Or not golf in real life, right?
Me, yes, not that often though.
Gotcha.
Like I was the same fate as Hip. Just I was too good at it, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, you didn't want to
Yeah.
show up Tiger Woods or anything. Yep.
See, the thing is, there is going to come a day where I do end up playing golf, and I'm going to remember how much I've been bigged up on this stream, and I'll just be like, "Dang, I can't let these people down." And it's going to be
Exactly.
shambolic, I know, but I'm so ready for it.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, football / soccer as well. Yeah, Mario's got it. I don't know the story of Hotel Mario. I don't know whether he entered a profession for that, but
Excellent. Birdie.
he knows how
Almost a hole in one there. That was close.
Yeah, he's playing real
to.
well.
Ooh.
Amazing stuff.
This is a tough hole. Let's see. Let's see.
The wind is okay.
Good
Yeah, it's not
start.
too bad. It's not too bad at all.
That looks good. Maybe not top spin, but
A little bit like it there, but I overshot the green.
So, for people that don't, this is really fast playing. So, if you're trying to play the game yourself, this is really, really fast playing for Mario Golf. So,
Yes.
the wind is extremely fast, even if you're chipping. You do get wind. So, and you can clip through all the
Good point,
pictures and all the video. Uh-oh. So this
yeah, this is
very-
definitely the highest paced Mario Golf game.
Yeah. But if you're trying to cheese and speed golf it, they do have a speed golf mode. If you actually want to speed golf, you can speed golf it. But yeah. This is playing like super fast speed golf. So it's
Bogey.
a bit frantic, a bit hectic. So par threes, let's go. Par three. Let's see.
All right.
Right, so this is how the game normally looks without me skipping, by the way, because we've got this is how slow it is.
Oh,
It's
you're
just
gonna slow it down?
Yes.
You're gonna slow it down?
So there you go.
You didn't backspins.
No.
We need to talk about the backspin and stuff like that. But,
Nice putt.
Nice putt.
oh my God, you made that? Jesus. Heck yeah.
He needed to make up for the
Yeah.
But yeah, for the
He had to
animation.
make up.
for the slow animation.
He had to
yeah.
make up for the slowness.
Planned.
But not. This is like my favorite course probably.
Excellent.
But you see a lot of skipping. You gotta skip in.
Birdie.
But it's so fast.
Maybe we should show one of the animations after the
Oh,
hole.
this is a hard
when
one. This is a hard one. So you're
I'm gonna go on the
You
bunker
do it
here
that
on
quick?
purpose.
Yeah, you're dead.
We'll be fine, mate. We'll be fine.
All right. Nah.
Oh, that worked. Nice.
Shiro knows all these strats, so you need to start talking about strats, Shiro.
It's a little bit unlucky. That's right off the green.
But
What? I didn't understand it.
Shot.
nah,
What did you say, Nick?
you need to tell all the strats that you need to. Show up.
I mean,
That was a hard hole. That's a hard hole unless you do it quick. You still did it quick, so. It's just.
I mean, most of the strats you just like learn by playing a lot. So
Birdie.
you can't always use the same strats too, because the wind will change where your ball lands. So this game is a lot about experience, I feel like, and about pattern recognition.
But yeah, you're still one of the fastest players, though. You're still on top of leaderboards, fastest, obviously.
I mean, yeah, besides Nanashi, of course. If you want to talk about him.
Shout out to Nanashi. There we go. Shout out to Mav. Hope you're watching, Mav.
All right,
He's
so
from
sorry to cut you off,
Australia, too.
guys, but we've just changed courses to Sparkling Waters. This is Yoshi's Island from Mario Golf, updated to resemble Sparkling Waters from New Super Mario Bros. U. So there's lots of New Super Mario Bros. U references in this game. I don't know why they decided to do that, but
Nice on. Birdie putt.
yeah.
Very pretty.
Yeah, it's weird because they're not advertising it. So
Birdie.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what Mario has. So straight shot from Mario. Yep.
Nah, I can't really see the hole. You know what? I trust.
Uh-oh.
I like it. Maybe okay, backspin. Yep.
Birdie putt.
Oh.
Just a little short.
Par.
In the hole. Wait. What? That's from a different game.
That's
Sorry.
not wrong game,
Wrong
Nick.
game,
Wrong
sorry.
game. Wrong game.
I'll talk it later.
Oh no.
Right, switching again to auto mode because it's quicker.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Do chips from that far out, but majority using manual for this run.
Par.
But yeah. I like sparkling waters a lot. I'm trying to keep an eye out for the hard hole. This is a hard hole. If you mess up this first shot, you can be in trouble.
Nice, nailed it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
But
Again,
you're playing
it's-
really quick, so it's hard to commentate on the quick holes.
Yes.
So it's more fun to mess around. You messed up
6%
the
increase,
upline.
so that's a little bit unlucky. I don't think
Yeah.
we've
No,
mentioned that. In the bottom left corner, there's a plus or minus thing. So it can go, depending on where your ball is in the lie. So right now I'm teeing off, so there's nothing happening. But if the ball was on the fairway, then it's like a plus or minus of 2 or 1. So here in the bottom left corner, you see +1, which means I could hit it 1% harder or down 1% softer. Wait, I explained that badly, but you guys kind of understand.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's-
hard to explain with the quickness, but if you look at the shots at you can't see it in the putts, but yeah, if there's a driver shot or is it even on the driver shots? No, it's not on the driver shots.
No, not on driver shots.
So yeah, so it's gonna be a hard shot to explain.
So like here it's +3, so and then I've got -1. So the -1 means I have less 1% power in my shot.
No. Bogey.
So JT, do you use D-pad or C-pad to
Ooh, I use the D-pad.
shape your
Which one?
shots? D-pad?
D-pad.
D-pad gang. I'm a D-pad.
Oh no.
Sure is.
We.
Go
I
for it.
use C-pad. So
Sure is a C-pad.
we
gang
have
here.
like a debate about this. If C-pad or D-pad is better.
But for people that don't
it is
know,
C-pad, but
you can go ahead. But for people that
it
don't
is
know,
C-pad video.
C-pad, you can play this game using circle pad, or you can play using D-pad with directional pads, the up, down, left, right. And there's a directional gang on who plays what and which is better. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it's very quick, because we're playing very quick.
Yes, we are.
So you can't really see it because we're playing very quick. But
But it's there. Trust us.
yeah,
Yeah, you use it more with Bowser,
for
not
sure.
with Mario. But
I make fun of Shiro because he's a C-padder, and I'm a D-padder. And then the best,
yeah, you're just jealous. You're just jealous.
whatever, the best player in the world's a circle pattern, so whatever.
No, you use a
Okay,
D-pad though.
cool.
You're a D-padder?
Does he?
Yeah,
You do, or he does?
I do. Because I'm the best player.
There you go. Heck yeah. This level,
Okay.
we're not talking too much about the levels. I'm sorry. But this level is actually a fun one. That was a really good. Really good approach. Bad putt.
Yeah, I feel like my drives have been good and my putting's been very average. And
Yeah.
that's being nice about my putting.
So
but
with
that's
the
okay.
DLC, with the rest of the DLC levels, they're gonna get pretty hard soon.
Oh yes, the next course, my dreaded
Yeah,
nemesis.
even this is gonna be hard. You got 0%. You look at the bottom left.
Great. Eagle putt.
This should be a hard putt.
You get it anywhere close, I'll be happy. Okay, good.
Exactly. Right.
Still got a birdie there, nice.
Yep. But yeah, these courses start getting harder. So you'll start seeing harder courses and the rest of these DLC courses.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Big putt. Good try.
Nice par.
Love how the fish is just chilling on that waterfall in the background there. I forget the name of those fish, the spiky fish. Oh,
I don't know. Do they have
Right,
a name?
Oh,
yes, I forgot their name though. Look that up.
You're on a big slope. We're getting pushed on the big slope. Let's see.
oh, minus
Bunker
4.
time.
-4 was a little bit unlucky.
Yeah.
Nice par.
You're still playing fast. Good speed for speedrun times.
Yeah, I mean, optimally, you wouldn't use the camera. But
Yes.
on DLC courses, it's actually extremely hard. So whenever, like when he tries,
not
or like
great,
when he tries to watch the hole, it loses about 2 seconds every time he uses the camera.
Oh, too bad.
Uh-oh. Waterboy. Waterboy! Go watch that movie.
Nice shot.
Oh my god! I thought it was going to be a chip in.
I thought it was in too.
The camera was good.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
close.
yeah, we should mention
was
camera.
Probably the
angles.
worst hole I've done so far, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We can tell with certain camera angles that the shot will go in when you putt or when you chip.
Yeah. Like if your camera...
So
Shot. Chip it.
There we go.
Birdie.
nice.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
So that was a very similar camera angle to the last one, and I thought I got it in too.
Yeah.
This is a really fun hole. This is one of my favorite holes, probably. Let's see.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite hole of this.
For you,
course,
really?
for sure.
Wow.
Oh, for this
Yeah,
course.
really.
We both like it. Okay.
Nice
Mhm.
on. Birdie putt.
Nice. But you can't really see it. We're playing it quick, so you can't really see it. But yeah. It's a very curvy,
Nice par.
has a lot of
Green.
height. Yeah, it has a lot of height, has a lot of distance. So This hole's a little tough.
Oh, this is super hard.
Yeah, this hole is super tough. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I like the rough position.
You got lucky wind at least.
Nice.
Ah, good. Let's get it in there.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Just tap it in. Beautiful.
Birdie.
Heck
Nice
yeah.
birdie.
This hole has a shortcut. You skip the shortcut because you can go over the on the right side. Oh, am I wrong?
It would actually lose time to use a shortcut though, because you need to like you need to use the camera to like get it.
Gotcha.
Excellent.
Unless you're like that good.
Yeah,
you can, like guess where the patch of green fairway is.
But yeah, in regular play, you would use the shortcut a little bit to get a better score.
For high score,
Not,
yeah. Exactly.
Quicker score. That was good.
Okay, up
All right.
next is my arch nemesis, the Rock Candy Mines, which is actually Boo Valley from Mario Golf updated to resemble Rock Candy Mines from New Super Mario Bros. U. Okay, this course.
we're all hesitant about this one. I guess
I stuffed it up already, so okay.
Nah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Take my time, yeah, got it. Right, there we go. Yeah, this course is not forgiving at all. Like, if you make a slight mistake, your ball could end up out of bounds, off the edge, in the ocean. It's honestly, I really dislike this course, but it's very challenging. Very challenging.
Yeah,
but there's definitely like the short and narrow fairways as well.
This is one of the top 1 or 2 challenging courses of Mario Golf World Tour. Probably the number 1. What do you think?
I mean, also of the entire series of Mario Golf games. Like, this is one of the hardest courses. Yeah, it is, in my opinion.
I believe you. But yeah, for me, it's this and Mario Star, which you'll also have to do.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Let's just hope we don't get the bad pin on hole 18.
Oh, you're gonna curse them?
I know what's gonna happen.
You're gonna curse them with that?
Unless we want to talk about it and show it off, but...
How are you feeling so far, JT?
Yeah, feeling good. I am worried about hole 18. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll be fine. I'm sure it just won't happen.
Yep. So silly.
This is one of the courses where it's okay to be in the bunker because it's safer than going off the edge.
That's like most of the holes for this course. Oh, that was a good camera. Did you make that? Oh,
I did.
Great chip.
Jesus. Heck yeah.
Alright, good job.
Mario Golf Super Rush? No, this game's better.
Ooh, hot take. Hot take, watch out. I agree, but hot take, watch out.
Who said that was a hot take?
No, you can't upset them, Super Rushers. Yeah, let them enjoy their game.
I mean, we're both mods in this server. So.
Be quiet. Shh. Let them enjoy their game. God dang it. That's if I said it was going to clip, someone would clip it, so... Sorry.
Nah,
sorry,
I like
JT.
Super Rush. It's just not as good as...
Super Rush is the best game.
Okay. Propaganda.
Sorry, JT.
That's okay. All good.
So the big thing with this Mario Golf is you're playing so quick. You're playing very, very quick. So we have to talk about it very quickly.
Yeah.
Or just chill a bit.
I'm not sure if the viewers understand everything that's going on. But...
So it's big drive. I can try to talk about more of the I don't know what the viewers want. Check the comments. Tell me what the viewers want. But
I mean, people are talking about various. I mean, somebody said, "Is Mario Golf Super Rush better than this?"
Oh, that was the meme. Okay.
Somebody said this basically is the current definitive Mario Golf.
I mean, it's Camelot's last
They just
good game, so
they only make them like every 8 years. That's the problem.
true. That's true too.
They only make them like every 8 years.
Well, there's more characters in this game. There's more holes. Like,
somebody
The
actually
hidden
did
gem.
ask earlier whether there are any stages where using more strokes leads to a shorter time, or are low strokes perfectly correlated to lower time?
Too bad.
This is a hard hole.
Ooh, yeah.
But this game's kind of optimized. So if you do want to ask questions or talk about questions, that's cool. I'm not looking at chat too much, but I can. Bowser is the best character. Super Mario is very, very good, but we can talk about distances, but he is a straight character. If you don't know Mario Golf, it's kind of hard to explain, but he is a long distance straight character. He can hit it left or he can hit it right. Bowser is the longest character by far, so he's the easiest to score well with. JT is struggling a lot right now, so
It's also rain on this hole.
it's the
got
rain as
rain.
well. Yeah, the rain is
have-
not helping.
right. We have rain on this is one of the hardest holes on the hardest courses. So we'll focus on JT trying to get there. Oh my
nice,
god.
okay.
Yeah, he got super close.
Still got a bogey though, because that first shot went out of bounds, unfortunately.
But yeah.
Oh, I forgot to switch to manual mode. Oops.
But I can look at chat a bit, or if you want to help in chat or do donations or something, I'm good.
Well, we don't have any donations when it comes to Hotfix, but we do have various announcements to let you folks know about. Firstly, if you're watching on YouTube, then be sure to press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And if you want to catch things as they're happening live, do come on over to the channel as well. And for folks who are interested, Summer Games Done Quick, that is not too far away. And whilst we did originally meet the first initial cap of registering for on site, I think we added a few more. So do check online and sign in on your GDQ profile and gamesdonequick.com and see if you are interested, whether you can get one of the last tickets. We've also got prize submissions that are still open. They're open for just over another week until June the 16th. So if you're crafty and would like to submit a prize to the event, you can go to gamesdonequick.com once again for more info.
Nice. How we feeling, JT? What you got?
Yeah, I still don't like Rock Candy Mine, man. I don't think anything is going to change my mind about it. We're getting through it though.
Yeah, that's how we all
You
feel.
might.
Yeah, Rock
Alright, you got
it's
a
just
chance for
such
Eagle
a
here,
rough
maybe.
course. Like, it looks very nice visually. It's bad to play.
So for people that know this, so the hard part is, I don't know if y'all heard it too much, but you can't buy this DLC anymore because Nintendo shut it down. So hopefully you have the DLC,
Nice.
or you have to find the DLC from another way.
Oh, just
Oh, that was close. That was
millimeters. Alright, 3 more holes in this dreaded course.
Someone in chat said PGA Tour is better. That's a bad take. I'm gonna start doing bad.
Which one? Which one though?
I don't think I need to start doing hot takes.
No,
It's
please.
probably fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably fun for chat. But yeah, I won't start doing hot takes. Fun comment.
I mean, yeah, this game's strength was also
Oh
the
my gosh.
online part.
Uh-oh.
So
We got a troll in chat. It's the big boy Dustin. The big boy Dustin.
Double bogey.
Sorry.
Alright, 2 more holes left. Almost there. Alright, this hole is hard, so I need to focus a little bit.
All right, let's see what you got. You got to go right. So for this one, you have to go right or between. You going between?
Nice.
So
okay.
he went straight between. You can't
That's
see
hard.
it. Yeah, exactly. And then he's skipping through. So it's kind of hard for this game because if you're trying to play fast,
Nice
it's
approach.
you skip a lot of the shots themselves. Oh, missed the putt. I guess you see most of the putts.
Par.
It's a good par.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright,
here we go.
hole 18.
Hole 18.
Yes, okay, it's
All
a
right,
good one.
what you got?
It's a good pin position.
What you got? Hole 18. Super hype. Let's go.
We're in the rock, okay.
Oh wow, okay. +7.
Nice on. Birdie.
Oh my goodness, thank
Let's
you.
go.
And
Great
here's one of
stuff.
the animations that I'll show you.
Wow. Did you finish it that quick? Oh my god. Wow.
There you go.
Good
That's
job,
the
dude.
animation.
Wow.
Which I want to mention real quick.
Clutch,
I think
clutch.
a lot of people know the Waluigi animation with the rose.
Oh, yes.
That's actually from this game, so that's this game's most famous moment.
We got some fun people in chat, so good to see the fun people in chat.
All right, last course as well.
Okay, it's still a hard course. Let's see what we got, guys. This one should be close, unless JT chokes. You gonna choke, JT?
The wind is good.
So he went top spin. Okay, so
Oh, I mean,
you can't.
this is super hard.
You can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You,
He's
if you
got
don't
choked
land
a
on
little bit.
top, you're
Oh, he did
in the
okay there,
rough, so-
maybe.
Not. Oh my
Nope.
gosh.
He's
Okay.
getting bashed. Yeah,
Okay. This time should be fine.
getting bashed.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not a good start.
This game has some brutal holes. If you don't, know
Oh
what
my
you're
gosh. What is
You're,
happening?
yeah,
Okay, I
getting
need to
brutal.
focus here.
Exactly. So Rock Candy
wait.
and Mario
that's
Star
not- okay.
has crazy.
I
holes.
think I'm just gonna restart this course. Okay.
Just restart the whole run.
Yeah, restart the course. Nobody saw that. And nothing happened. Right.
What happened? What did I
Yeah,
miss?
exactly.
He, yeah, nothing happened. You're good. All right. So he's hitting his look. If you look at the bottom screen, he's hitting the thing perfectly. He's rolling off because he's not using backspin. Because you should use.
I mean, we
backspin.
can show it off what happens if you.
Okay, that's better.
So, oh, okay. Now
Okay,
it
we're
worked.
making it.
Well, now
We're
it worked, of
making it
course.
now.
We're good now. We're getting
We're
a perfect hole. Nothing
Par.
happened.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
yeah, we're good.
First try.
First
guys.
try.
No one saw
This
that.
never happens though. This never happens though.
All right, we got Mario. He got
Nice.
Mario's
okay.
got clothes on. He's got a club. He's playing golf. Sorry, bad golf commentary. Here we go. That was really good.
Yeah, I should mention
Wow.
that this is a Super Mario Galaxy theme and changed to the layout and music on this course. I don't think I mentioned that yet.
Yeah. Nice. I like that.
A little bit late on there. Oh dear. But that was not my fault. That was just because I hit it a little bit late. The game decided to throw my ball up into the left-hand side.
Nice on. Birdie.
Let's go, Mario.
Let's go, Mario.
Let's go, JT.
Thank you. Try.
Bogey.
Nah, it's. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is an easy one to get a hole in one. Not easy,
Oh, yeah,
easy.
let's
Not
see.
easy, but
Okay. Let's see.
Come
Nah.
on. Nah.
Oh, cool. Oh, it didn't
was
roll
close.
down. What shit.
Yeah. Playing so fast, it's kind of hard to like call the shots out. We can try to.
I
we can
mean-
try to call them out a little more.
Should I? I mean, I can.
Oh, we can. Like this fairway's easy, so you just hit the easy fairway, right?
Yep.
It's raining, so that's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah.
This can be a hard.
Also, can we talk about?
I would double backspin this when he didn't double backspin that, but he's going super fast with it.
Close.
He could have had it.
Nice par.
Could have had it.
Almost.
Yeah.
But nah, can we talk about how it's raining in space?
Yes,
In this
it's
game.
raining in space.
That's a great
Yes.
point.
This is a par 3 that everybody loves, or at least I love it. It's
Such a
fun par
short
3.
green to get on though.
Boom!
Oh, no.
Hit the pin. Hit the
Oh,
pin.
snap.
Yeah, didn't get to them. But that's a par 3 that everybody loves. But it's so quick, like it's hard to talk about every level, unless you know.
It's
like,
gonna end up
unless
in
you
the
play
bunker though. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate because I nailed that.
Good luck. So if you look at the bottom left, too
Oh,
late.
+5.
Too late, yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
It was plus or minus 8. Oh,
Oh,
did
nice.
you make
Okay.
it? Oh my
Got
god!
the eagle.
Oh, wow.
Someone clip that at least.
That was a good shot.
Yep.
That was a great shot.
Best shot of the run.
Great shot. So you got a straight shot here, and it's just YOLOing it.
Eagle putt.
Oh,
wow,
my
okay.
god! We didn't even see what happened.
Not know you can do that.
We didn't even get to
I
see
did not
it.
know you can do that.
What did you
Okay.
do, Dave?
Nice.
Jesus. It's kind of dumb sometimes.
How do you review this run?
I don't know. You didn't get to see it. Get in the hole,
Oh, that's
JT.
why.
Don't ruin it.
Oh, the tee shot was so good, and then I just ball-parted it in. Oh my goodness, that's all right.
okay. Still a good hole. Still a great hole. Amazing hole. All right.
Alright, this hole is super hard in my opinion.
You just hit it in the
Let's see if
bunker and
JT
then easy.
I mean, yeah, but you can still miss the impact. Oh, nice, you got it.
Raining in space, meteor shower.
Ooh,
You're getting so close. How are you doing
close.
this?
Yeah.
Nice par.
Okay. I like it. Good strats. Yeah. This is.
Oh, you're going for this?
Oh, he's
Gotta
going
go.
for the
You're going
bounce.
for the risk?
He's going for the bounce.
Wait, show the animation.
You gonna let it show?
Let's show them. Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Well, we tried it once. We tried it once.
Okay. It was worth.
It's okay. So yeah, so you can speed, like what? Can you skip the animation and then speed the animation up? And then
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah, you
happens.
can skip it, speed it up, or just let it play.
Good shot.
Oh, that's a good chip. JT's got some good chips tonight.
Yes,
go.
good chips have been good.
You got
Putting
great-
has probably let me down a little bit in this run, but it's okay.
You got great chips tonight. This course. This course has been bad for me. Yep, exactly. This course has been a bad one for me. I don't know why you're aiming there, but okay.
You won't make the green.
We're doing risky strats
Okay,
for
yeah.
no reason at all, but
It's fine. Alright, let's see them chips. -3 on the chip.
Wait. Okay.
Decent enough.
I believed in that chip for a split second.
We all believe in the chip. Add some queso.
No backspin? Okay.
I was thinking about it. I'm just like, maybe I should have.
What was your I know you're
There we
still
go.
working on it. What was your favorite course of the night so far?
Ooh, I probably Toad the first one.
The first one? Because it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Nah, you got some great chips
No,
on
you
Rock
got great
Candy.
chips.
And you
I don't-
you nailed hole 18. So
I don't know about putting, but the chips have been
that
good.
was
Yeah, the putting has definitely let me down, but that's okay.
Nah, you actually,
Nice birdie there.
had a really good putt or two. You have to play it
All right,
back.
this hole.
yeah,
This
and
is
full
hard.
balance, yeah.
This is hard,
I
so we'll
remember.
see. This hole
mistimed
is
it.
hard.
That's probably out of bounds. No, we're fine.
No.
Okay.
No,
but-
he's bunkering. So this is
Oh, well.
a hard
Oh
one.
wait, you're blocked. You're blocked.
This is a hard one for players. Yeah.
If you land on the green tier, that's amazing. Like that alone is already really good. But yeah,
All right. Dude, you just.
that might go in.
Ooh.
I wish it went in. That would have been great. Would have been amazing. You just YOLO. You're just YOLOing all of it.
Yeah, why not? Sure. Taking all the risks.
Nice.
JT said, "Yeah, we're gonna play Mario Golf, but we're gonna play Mario Golf."
Nice approach. Birdie.
The Australian way.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's too late at night. We're upside down.
Whoa. Gravity is
I
different.
was supposed to add some Australian jokes, but
Oh, no.
that was really good.
Birdie.
Now, what do we got? 2 holes
Nice,
left.
awesome
We're
birdie.
coming to the home stretch. Alright, this one, okay, I'm gonna just
This one is difficult.
safe tee shot.
Nice.
Not so good approach shot.
Out of bounds.
Probably top spin. Probably shouldn't have top spin with the +1, but that's okay. Yeah.
Good shot. Double.
And we got one hole left in the run.
Hey.
Well,
No
Almost
hole
there.
run. Let's go.
All right.
Better make
Final
a good
hole.
one. Better pay
Luigi's nose.
Let's go,
yeah,
Mario.
no. All right, let's see. If we can get it anywhere close, I'll be happy.
Let's see what you got. All right, up on the hill.
Good shot.
+4. All right, that will do.
Oh, that was perfect. Push it in. Let's go. Smash it in. So in this game, you can smash in the putts.
Right. Par.
Yes.
Is that
thankfully.
GG?
Like in Super Rush.
All right, and I'll let you guys know when time's coming up. It's when I go back to the main menu. And that is time. Right there.
Let's go. GG.
Ooh.
Thank you
Good job,
so
bro.
much to GDQ for having me on Hotfix. It's been an absolute privilege. And thank you so much to Shibu and Nick for commentating. And thank you. I can't stress how much. Thank you also to Hib also for your help as well. I really appreciate it, guys.
No problem. Well, if folks, have picked up anything from this that they're thinking, hey, maybe I can give this a go. I know the DLC is much harder to come by. In fact, impossible through some means. But if folks are interested in just maybe the standard game and whether there's much speedrunning interest to be had there, oh, I know what you're going for now. Where,
If I've got a quick time to
let's
show
do
it
it.
off, I will.
where can people find that information if they want to speedrun the game?
We have a Mario Golf World Tour Discord, I believe. That would probably be the best way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Here we
just
go.
want to say
I
that
missed it
Oh
though.
no!
I just wanted to say that we all met
Oh, yeah.
each
I mean,
other.
all of his animations are funny, so
We all met each other through this game, so that's kind of fun. That's the only thing I wanted to say, is that we all met each other through this game. So, really
Yeah,
cool.
this is literally a world tour. Like we said at the start of the run, we're all 4 of us are from different parts of the planet, so I feel like it's like really representative of this game.
Oh,
Nice on. Birdie putt.
yeah.
Okay, if I can get
Oh.
this.
Is it? Oh,
okay. Good.
There we go. All right.
okay.
Birdie.
Wah!
Wait, yeah.
Let's go.
Anyway,
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy. And JT, if folks want to catch more of you, is there any particular place where They
Yes,
can do.
on my Twitch, twitch.tv/JTMagicMan. I do this game, Pokemon Speedrun. I do a lot of different things. I've been streaming for 10 years now, which is a long time. But yeah, catch me there. And thank you once again for having me. Been an absolute privilege.
No problem. Shiro, did you have any shout outs, or are we wrapped up?
I guess I should shout out Nanashi again, who is like the best player of this game. And also Nick, who is from Canada. He's also really good at this game. And Nick, do you have anyone else?
I don't know if Canadian Nick is Nick, but his name is Dustin. So shout out to Dustin. That's it.
Yeah. There's three. There's
a lot
two,
of Nicks.
Too many Nicks.
Oh,
Also,
you meant Nick the extremist, but we already
Yes.
Shout out to Nick the extremist.
well, folks, that has been one tour. We are going from one tour to another, Mario Golf to a Mario Party. Big thank you to JT and his amazing commentators. We are going to be going to another break, and then we're going to be getting ready for Mario Party. I need to check what the name of this one is. Mario Party Island Tour. And
exciting.
then we're not going to be closed off for the night. We're going to be having Passion Project after this as well. Staying on the wrong, I thought it was Diddy Kong Racing DS. It is not. It is actually on the N64, is what we're going to be having after this show. So do hang tight after we finish our Mario Party, our Mario Tour festivities. But do join us in about 5 or 10 when we have that ready with Rex BMX. See you in a bit, folks. Alrighty, folks, welcome back once again, and for the last time tonight, back to going places. Not the hotfix though. We've got the hotfix action on after this. Don't want to get the idea that we're going to be finishing after this. Passion Project is going to be following us after our last run, but this is going places. This is the Games Done Quick hotfix show where we focus on games that we can take on the go on our handheld consoles, as well as region exclusive games. So we've had a range on the show for a while, but for the returning series, we have had a look at more of stuff that's on the 3DS. So we have had quite the plethora of 3DS games on this particular episode. We started off with Kid Icarus Uprising. We then moved on to Mario Golf. What is the tour? I can't find it anymore. There was a tour of some sort with Mario Golf. And we are now going to be moving on to Mario Party Island Tour. But just a quick reminder that as well as having Diddy Kong Racing on after this, or in another YouTube video, this weekend we are also going to be seeing a Ratchet and Clank special on Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then on the Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern as well, we're going to be seeing a Sonic Advance Trilogy speedruns, courtesy of Kirby Master. So plenty of action happening on Hotfix. And if you're not tapped in, do consider staying tapped in with us. But we're going to tap into another 3DS game, this time Mario Party Island Tour with Rex BMX. Rex, how you doing?
Good. Nice intro. You did a good job with that.
Thank you.
So this is Mario Party Island Tour. Today we will be running Bowser's Tower. You see the big scary tower in the back of the top screen. So that's what we'll be climbing up throughout the course of the next hour. But before we start, we have to have the most important decision, which character we're going to pick. And obviously random is going to get it right the first time. It is, of course. That's not who I was going to pick. It's, of course. One more time. Fourth tries the charm. Got it. Okay. Who is who?
Let's go.
Who I like to go with. I'll take that. All
First try,
so
every time.
Yep. So I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, go. On go. We'll go.
Awesome.
All right. Everyone ready?
Indeedy.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. So we're starting out immediately skipping some cutscenes. To be honest, I haven't watched them fully in a hot minute, but I think the main premise is Bowser wasn't invited to the party. So as either spite or anger or frustration, he decided to add to the party. So the main premise is that there's a machine at the top of this tower that are creating these bubble characters, and let's be honest, they're bubbles. They're not that much of a threat, but we gotta stop it, I guess. So we're heading into our first minigame, Rope a Slope. This one's really easy. As long as you don't hit any of the bushes, it'll take the exact same amount of time each time. Just gotta press A when you need to, and you'll be fine.
Looking good. I imagine a lot of mini games are going to look very strange as King Boo, just as, he's floating. He could have just, this could have been an email. This didn't need to be a game for him.
He could have flown all the way right up to the tower. He didn't need the...
Exactly. Exactly. It seems a lot of people in chat love Boo regardless, which is...
awesome.
Which is nice.
So we finished the minigame as fast as possible. So basically tied with Tass. So I am...
Frame perfect?
Amazing. Yes.
Wow. Get a load of this guy.
So something that only starts on the second level of this tower, and I'll talk more about the variations of the tower in a moment, is the R speed up button. So pretty much at every single cutscene I'll be holding R, and that'll just speed up all the little animations. We'll be holding that pretty much anytime we're not in a minigame. This one requires a stylus. We're going to use the very tiny baby stylus that the 2DS XL has provided. This one we just need to complete the puzzles. We did it.
Nice.
So the main premise of this run, how it works is there's 30 levels of the 30 floors that you need to climb. So 30 minigames we'll do total. And there's 6 sections. And at the end of every section, so every 5th floor, is a boss that we'll need to fight. And occasionally throughout the floor, we'll also be able to either fall down floors, which hopefully doesn't happen, or skip some floors.
Okay.
So Bowser just rolled fall down all the way to the first floor, which he decided was a little too mean, so it was basically a free pass. That's one of the best things we can get, not having to fall down. So very nice of him to not send us back down and have to replay that game again. Although we are on the 3rd floor, so it wouldn't be that much of an inconvenience, I guess, but I appreciate him letting us go, though. Nice. So this is Get Along Goomba. Basically just need to get more Goombas than everyone else in the time limit. Glad I was able to get all of those, because Green has a ton right now.
Green is pulling.
Alright,
nice. Yeah.
I think my record on that is like 53. It's crazy.
Oh, wow. We're getting a lot of theories in chat about what Boo might have been in a former life, which I think it's for me, it's very deep for 3 o'clock in the morning. But hey, it's the answers that the people want.
I do see one question about are they always Bubble Marios? And to answer that question, it's actually no. So every 3 floors, it's a change in character.
That was good timing.
Yeah. Perfect segue. So this is Great Bars of Fire. Basically, everyone has 3 hearts. Every time you get hit by a fire bar, you lose a heart. So we're really just waiting for the computers to mess up rather than us playing well. But sometimes there's a little bit of variance in how long it takes. You can see the green one has not lost any hearts yet. Usually we would hope this Daisy would lose a heart by now.
Come on.
Okay, there's one.
Okay.
And then usually once the first happens, the rest come right after. It's just waiting for the first heart to deplete.
Nice.
All right, so that's the 4th floor finished. So we are coming up on our first boss. Can you imagine what scary enemies we're going to be dealing with on this 5th floor? Ooh.
Gee, I wonder.
Oh my, the hallway's really dark. Someone forgot to turn on the lights. Wait, who's that? Whoa, it's Goombas, and they're tall.
Whatever shall we do?
I think the obvious choice is to throw a bunch of apples at them. So that's what this minigame is. Just throw apples, knock over the tower, you hit the bottom one, they all fall, and then they're stunned a little bit, and ideally, you can get a little combo like that.
Nice.
So it's really satisfying if you can get all of them at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that is good. I like that. It's the simple things. Well, you know what they say? An apple a day keeps the Goombas away, apparently. That's all I hear.
We're on to the second phase of this fight, and now there's 6 Goombas on the tower. Whoa. And also, now sometimes there's like little spike balls that'll fall from the ceiling, so you gotta watch out. It's pretty intense stuff. It is a little more difficult having to get 5 Goombas in a row, but they lined up pretty nicely.
Can the Goomba towers, can they walk into a spike ball and get affected, or do they just kind of just walk through items? There we go, that answers that. Oh no. Nice.
There we go. That would be like a really cool strategy though, if you could like lure them into the spike balls, but and then they take damage. We did it.
Nice.
And at every 5 floors, Toad will ask us if we would like to save our progress, and come back to it. Save and quit or save and continue. Always do save and continue. And you also get a little peek at the next boss each time. So who could that be?
Gee, well, if somebody turned on the lights, then maybe, maybe I'd know.
So on each floor, you have two, that isn't like a boss floor. You have 2 options of mini games you can choose from. And this was actually like a really big project for me, like 5 years ago. Basically timing every single mini game and then comparing every floor to each other to figure out like the most optimal route.
Oh yeah.
There's some mini games that take like over a minute. And then there's some that are like completely RNG, so we'll avoid both those entirely.
New record.
Lost a little bit of time from saving time. I got a new record, so it had to call that out.
Okay.
Oh well.
Yeah, and I suppose it's a run that if you did, like, depending on how much you wanted to grind it, and if you were having it on marathons, say, you can kind of have more safe routes if you needed them to be safer or things like that.
Right. Yeah, if there's one that's like repeatedly giving you trouble in a marathon, like you can always try the other one, and sometimes it'll be safer.
Yeah.
So this will actually be really interesting. So 2 of the things on Bowser's wheel that he can pull are the enemies get stronger and they get way stronger. If they get stronger, they'll go up 1 difficulty level for the next minigame. If they get way stronger, they go up 2 difficulty levels. So instead of these daisies being on normal difficulty, they're now on very hard difficulty.
Ooh.
So it'll actually be a little. I'll have to try a bit more this time.
Ooh, starting off well.
Ooh. All right, we're good.
Nice.
By a lot.
Nicely done. Is that one where you can sort of knock off the enemies like off the playing area, like the old Mario parties, or?
Yeah, I don't think so. I've never tried though, because I just go for the notes. I think the rim around the snare kind of keeps you inside.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So we've now had 3 mini games playing it against daisies. So now this time it's toads, and it'll just kind of cycle through almost every character we play as. As far as I'm aware, you'll never play. Actually, I could be wrong about that. So never mind. I was gonna say sometimes you'll never play as the same character you are, but I don't know if that's true.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Nice and easy.
Is that a fairly consistent one? I could see RNG potentially being an element there, but I mean, it looked like you knew what to expect from that stage, from that game.
It seems like they kind of go in random spots until the very end, and then the 2, what are they called? Spikes. They'll target you. Like they'll always be one right on top of you, and then one like to the side.
Okay.
So in the beginning it's random, and then towards the end you can kind of move out of the way. Because they'll always go for the top person, is what it seems. Moving on to Fist of Clouds. This one's fun. This is the new Smash Bros. Game. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to finish this in like 9 seconds.
Ooh. Oh.
Nice. 7. I'll take that. So just gotta knock the toads off, and that's it. So I mentioned earlier that there's like different towers. So every time you finish this mini game, or this type of mini game, every time you finish a tower, there's a new set of towers. There's a new tower that shows up with a new set of mini games, and there's 5 total. So after you play it a 5th time, it'll cycle back to the first tower. So there's 5 cycles of mini games that'll repeat every time that you beat it. And on my project to figure out the best route, I also looked at the best tower, and it turns out the first one of the 5 has the best mini games. Which is also a little interesting because it's the only tower that you're not able to skip cutscenes in right at the beginning. But the little bit of time loss from not being able to skip cutscenes at the very start until you're on the 2nd floor is made up huge part from the really good mini games that this one has. Oh yes, we're on the chain chomp. 2 attacks, either a charge or a stomp, and I think they're like a 50% chance. You just kind of have to wait for the stomp, and then you just stand on the grate.
Nice.
And now he's real angry, so he'll just move a little bit faster.
It's a classic.
Do a stomp. Nope. There we go.
Nice.
And every 10 floors, there's There's also a little change where the difficulty increases. So the first 10 floors, all the CPUs you play as are normal difficulty. From 11 to 20, it's hard. And from 21 to 30, they're on very hard difficulty. So it actually does get more and more difficult as you get up through the floor. Or higher up in the tower.
Checks out.
So still Toads, but you'll be able to see on the bottom screen, which is I guess the one on the left. Now the Toads are on hard difficulty, so they'll be able to trace in the lines just a little bit faster. But nothing's faster than good old scribbling.
Oh my gosh. This is art right here. That is generational talent. That is
Thank you.
Abstract art. I don't think a lot of people might not understand it, but acquired taste really.
I've spent years perfecting that craft. Each time you play, the fruits can be a little bit different. The last one is either like three bananas, which are like a medium size, or the big melon that we had. Now we're on to Luigi. I'm still doing the shortest of the two mini games. This one does have a timer, so you're not able to go any faster than the 30 seconds, but the other one just happens to have a longer timer. And the goal of this is just to flatten the rats. Gold ones are worth 2. I guess they're worth 3, never mind.
Finish!
Ooh, okay. It's a 3-way tie. That was very close. Thankfully, ties still count as wins.
Oh, that's good.
So it's not super strict. That was actually pretty close.
Done
and then moving on.
Good progress on the floors so far.
Yeah. I'll take it. And this is probably the biggest RNG element if you're like grinding for a time. The ability to skip floors.
Ooh.
So on the 13th and the 21st and the 23rd floor, you'll have a star block that'll give you either 1, 2, or 3 stars. And how many stars you get is how many opponents are removed from the match. If you get 3 stars, then all 3 of your opponents are instantly evaporated, or whatever happens to bubbles popped.
Oh, nice.
And then you can instantly move up and skip this minigame.
That's great.
So we didn't get it this time. We got one star, but we're saving the 3 star for the other one.
For sure. Right, come on, Luigi, be a brother.
There we go. I think he heard you.
The game knows. It's the microphone on the 3DS. It's picking it up.
Take me to the top floor.
Are there any? Surely there are some mini games that make use of the microphone, right?
There are. Not in this run. We'll see. There's a really funny one where you play. You'll have random characters that'll appear that'll play their signature noises, and then you have to yell into the mic and try and recreate those noises, and then you'll be judged on how accurate it is.
I think I have seen a somewhat viral video of somebody trying to do that, and I don't think their microphone was quite up to snuff, and they were just, peaking horrendously. But I mean, it's funny. It's funny style.
Start.
So this is Spin the Bubble. This can kind of be a little bit of a nightmare because motion controls occasionally.
Start.
I'll try and recalibrate it.
Cool.
See if this does anything. If I get the last one, I think I'm good.
Start.
Oh, it's
Take
not
off the
doing
start
it
over.
round. Ah,
Yeah.
unlucky.
I'll give it one more go, and then we'll try the other one. Just a friendly reminder to take breaks. Noted. But also ignored. Floor 14. Whoa. Okay, this time I'm going to hold it up. We'll see what difference that makes.
Come on, 3DS, we believe.
Start.
There we go. That's better.
This is great. We get to see a visual sort of demonstration of how you're doing this as well. This is great.
Start.
Nice.
Start.
For folks who didn't see, I don't know how I possibly forgot the fact that the episode that Going Places came back to, or one of the runs that we had, was all special stages for Sonic Lost World for the 3DS, and that is a gyroscopic hellscape. You have to do everything through the gyro. So if you thought that looked quite amusing, the sort of tilting the console around, you should check out the VOD for the for the Lost World run, because that is. It's amusing, especially if you watch it on like 2x speed. Poor Brandino was flying around the room.
Another boss. Who is it? Mr. Blizzard. Oh no.
What's he doing inside?
There's torches inside. Oh, Milt.
Yeah,
That
he's
doesn't seem
not-
very smart.
Yeah.
And the main premise of this is your ball, roll down the hill, make your ball bigger so you do more damage, and repeat.
Nice.
I guess going back and talking about the motion controls. Whenever whenever a minigame requires the use of motion controls, the system will give you a little indicator on the way it recommends you hold the system, whether it's either straight down or like up in front of you, or maybe like some weird mix of the two. Sometimes it is like useful in what you should do. Like the last one, it was better to have it up. I found that worked a lot better. But for the last mini game, I actually ignore it. I find it better to not listen to how the game tells you to hold the system.
Ah, interesting.
Finish.
I mean, hey, it is speedrunning, and the game's advice can always be taken with some liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's asked whether a toad is just here to make noises, and somebody else has said that's kind of his role in Mario games in general. So
Someone needs to walk up this tower, and it's clearly not going to be Boo. I don't think he can walk.
seems on brand.
So we finished floor 15, so we are now officially halfway done with the run.
Let's go.
Oh no, Peach. New character. Amp my style. This one can be a little annoying. The computers like to stay really close to the amps, but also like really still. So if you try and push them, they'll be so close to the amps, but like not close enough to where you can just nudge them. Like, look how close these two are. And the area will gradually get smaller and smaller. Just kind of waiting for these three to get hit. There's one. There's two. There's three. Nice.
Hey, nice.
I think the next one is where a Bowser wheel is. He typically likes to appear on the second or third mini game every set of 3. So I think it's this one. Yep. Whenever you see his face, it's wheel time.
What's he got for us this time?
Ah, the worst one.
Ooh.
All down one floor. So now we get to do what we just did all over again.
Yay! Guess it could be
no,
worse.
Peach. Thankfully, after that, once you go back onto the upper floor, he won't do the wheel again. So he can't just infinitely.
Not yet.
Down. Yeah, he can only do it once.
Nice. I did hope that was the case.
Or at least once, like every 5 floors. I don't know if I'm not sure if it's possible for him to send you down a floor twice during a tower. Oh, there's one. A little early. I'll take it. Nice.
Nice.
All right, on to floor 17 for real this time. That could be another kind of reset point, because for the 2 star block floors where they appear on 13 and 23, you're going to want the 1/3 chance that you get 3 stars both times, and then you're also not going to want Bowser to send you down. So, typical Mario Party shenanigans for grinding.
Yeah.
A good time.
Ooh, this looks funky.
And this is Tanks a Lot. This one's pretty fun. So just gotta get 3 hits, and then we win. First person to do that wins.
Start.
Oh, you got my hit.
Ooh.
Someone got that one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that bottom peach only needs 1 more.
Yeah.
I gotta hit her first. Okay.
Ooh. Just 1 left. Ooh, the red one.
Go ahead.
Yes. Clutched. Never in doubt.
That was very close.
So I've noticed that on some of the stages, it will have kind of been keeping track of an in-game time. I don't know whether that was just the bosses or just a particular set of stages, but do people kind of keep track of, that in like IL forms, or are boards more like what people do for ILs of this game? I'm curious whether there's like a dedicated niche in the community that are just like, yeah, I just want to grind down this particular mini game.
I don't know. I know this is one that has it. I think a lot of like the individual minigame scores are like on Cyberscore instead of speedrun.com.
Okay. Yeah.
There is one minigame mode where you play 10 of these like in-game time minigames back to back, and then it adds up all of your time. That is a category on speedrun.com. I'm blanking on the name right now. But it's like a 5-minute category, so if you're looking for something super short, that's a good option.
Okay. Nicely done. Because yeah, say for that stage, that had an in-game timer at the end screen there. And does it have one? No. Okay, so because yeah, I think I noticed one like the little winners animation.
If you beat your personal best, I think that's when it shows there. But I didn't beat my personal time, so I think I don't think it showed there. I think that's what the difference is.
Gotcha.
Waluigi's.
Well, we saw him tearing up the golf course. Let's see if he can do any more damage here.
This minigame can kind of be a troll sometimes. So there's bombs that fall from the sky, and you just need to send them to the other islands right when they explode, and don't have your island explode. So I'll kind of wait for some of them sometimes, just so I can send them over.
Yeah, when the angles are good.
Ooh, that was close. I'm surprised we haven't had
I
one
was about
yet.
to say, these guys have been holding out. Oh,
There's two.
nice. It's got to
Nice.
be, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes they'll play the best they ever have, and then other times they'll just they won't bother. But like, I know you're trying to get up the tower, and it's like, you're good. All right, floor 20. This is boss number 4. Who could it be? Whoa! King Bomb. Don't tell him what we did in the last minigame and all the bombs that... Yeah.
I'm sure it was some part of like a nefarious plan of his.
Start.
So there's 2 cannons that we can fire here. The golden one, I think, is available for only the first 10 seconds of a 20-second window. So ideally, you want to have a path figured out to the gold one as fast as possible. Otherwise, you'll only be able to use the normal one, and it'll only do half as much damage.
Okay.
So now we're to the second phase. There's an extra one that we have to get. Sometimes it can be really, really weird finding a path.
Oh, nicely done. Yeah, that is. My brain isn't particularly smart. This is the kind of one where I just kind of flounder around and like I'd probably be one piece off, and I just keep on muddling things around.
Nice.
Nice.
Didn't even change the green one. That helped a lot. It was already ready for me.
Let's go.
And there we go.
Nice.
Perfect. I want to look up the what was that other category of that mini game?
Let's have a look. Can do some fact checking whilst we're here.
So it's miscellaneous, so you'll need to press the arrow to see it, but it's called Time Attack, and it's 10 mini games that have the in-game time, all back to back. And one really cool thing about Time Attack is that each of the mini games also has like a bonus objective for you to get. And if you fulfill the bonus objective, you get a star, and every star that you get throughout the whole thing takes off 3 seconds. And there's 10 mini games, so you could take off a total of 30 seconds over the course of like a 5-minute run, which
Oh
is
wow.
very helpful.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, well, that is the top. That is 20 people all under 5 minutes for that category. That is it's a popular category.
So this one has an in-game time. I know the objective for this minigame when playing it is to not hit any of the walls. There's kind of there's a rhythm you can get down eventually. The first lap's a little tricky, trying to figure out how to get past the CPUs, but once you're ahead, it's very easy to stay ahead.
Nice.
Cool.
I don't know much about the Mario parties, but I know that one of the recent Switch ones had Monty Mole as a playable character, and I don't know. I think that makes it pretty elite. S tier, at least.
I think that's Super Mario Party. Yeah,
Okay.
I like using Boo in that one too, because each character has a different and unique die that they can roll.
Yeah.
And I like Boo's die.
What's his like special? What's his
So
thing?
the six faces of his die are -2 coins, -2 coins, 5, 5, 7, 7. So if you know you need an odd number,
Ooh.
it's really good because the only things you can get are either zeros, if you don't move at all, or odd numbers.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is an interesting one.
This one is Tragic Carpet Ride. This can also be this one can also mess with you occasionally. All these skulls go in random directions, and when the third one appears, then it gets really it can get really dicey.
Oh, but it's looking good. Nice.
Nice. I'll take that. We're coming up on floor 23, which means it is another one of the star blocks. So 1/3 chance we can instantly skip this floor. Hope we get it. Nice thing about this one is that even if you get 1 or 2, it still helps you, as opposed to not getting any. Yeah, 1 again. Of course, marathon. Get 1 star both times. Oh well.
Classic.
So this is Bumper Thumper. Just got to knock the CPUs off the course. The 1 star we had meant that we only have to take care of 2 CPUs instead of 3, so that's kind of nice. First thing I want to try and do is clear out the walls, because there's bumpers on all sides. So we got to make room for the Warriors to fall. There we go. That was still pretty quick. It can be a pain for world record hunting. I guess I will say, thankfully, so the world record is held by me currently, and that run has only had 1 of the 2 1/3 chances. It was on floor 13, and there was also a minigame loss in that too. So there's still plenty of time save. Like it's not fully optimized yet. I encourage anyone interested in playing this game to go for it. I could use the competition.
Start. Start.
What am I missing? There we go.
Finish.
It looks just like them. moving on to floor 25, which means the 5th out of 6 bosses. Who could it be? I wish someone would turn the lights on. And we get Dry Bowser. It's our 5th boss. I guess proving that Dry Bowser and Bowser are different characters? I don't know. I don't know Mario lore that much to argue. This one's really easy. He'll give you a sequence, 3 seconds, and you just kind of have to memorize it.
Oh, nice. If it's only 3 inputs, that shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna watch him like switch to like 6 or something. Ooh, okay, switching it up. Triggers.
Very rarely he'll make words out of the letters, out of the buttons that appear. Like that's almost Arby's.
Arby's, yeah.
We just needed a Y instead of the X.
Oh.
Rex. D-pad.
So with the D-pad, is it just any direction or every direction? Okay.
Just one. Thankfully. That would make that really tough. I think the only buttons that aren't used are ZL and ZR, which I guess the models that have of the DS that have these 2 tiny buttons on the back. Like those buttons didn't exist when this game came out, so it makes sense that those didn't have it. And start and select. And I guess the circle pad C stick. Everything else is fair game. I know I just listed like half the buttons. Use most of the buttons except half of them. Alright, we are moving on to the final 5 minigames. And then Bowser's like, alright, I've had enough. You're gonna face me on floor 30. And he says that like fully expecting we're gonna get there. This one could be a bit tricky sometimes. With the stylus, sometimes it doesn't fully like to cooperate. We'll see how it goes.
Start.
And the CPUs are on very hard mode now, so
Ooh.
they're getting better. Still keeping on a good pace though. Nice.
Nice.
So moving on to floor 27, the ideal minigame that we play here happens to be the most difficult one, especially if the underlings get tougher. Alright, way tougher. Well, alright, so these guys are on master difficulty and we're going to be playing the hardest minigame in this whole run. So we'll see how it goes. It's already difficult enough on very hard. Also, the other minigame we have is fully RNG. So that this single floor is the one downside of playing the first tower.
Start.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
So I'll say I'll give this 2 attempts and then I'll just try and stick to the RNG one and hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Ah, no.
And it's better just to go back to the main menu instead of waiting them out, because then it takes there's a big loading screen for to say that you lost, and like, I know I lost, take me back. And then there's another big loading screen. He's gonna do the wheel again. It's always the same each time. So this will always be way harder.
Oh, interesting.
I'm thinking I just have to go with the other one. And we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully RNG is nice. I think the premise of this one is there's real flowers and there's piranha plants, and you can't tell which one is which, and you just have to water one and hope it's not a piranha plant. I picked this one. Okay. Only one person got it. And it wasn't me. Thankfully, I was very generous with the estimate, and I think this single floor is the reason why. Thankfully, we're already on the 27th of 30 floors, so as soon as we get past this, we won't have that much left. So we've got time.
Yeah, we've got time.
This one, I'm going with the purple one. Out of my way. I'm taking this one. The purple one was wrong last time, but it'll be correct this time, I'm sure.
Surely. Ooh.
Everyone got it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay, placing all our bets on that one.
I have no idea what happens like after this if there's two people that win. Wow.
Oh no. Man, that's rough.
Wow. So I guess there's only 3 piranha plants of the 8.
That is unfortunate luck.
So basically a 25% chance we win. So as long as we get it within the first 4 tries of this.
Yeah.
Luck won't be too terrible. Alright, 3rd attempt at this minigame and 4th attempt on this floor.
Let's go. We believe. We believe.
Start.
Come on. Isn't this fun, guys? Isn't this the best minigame ever? Okay, there's one. One guy out.
Okay. Yeah, completely skill-based. Somebody's saying this is the true skill-based game. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, I guess we both won.
Hey,
Sweet.
let's go.
And ties count, so we won. Thank goodness. Get me off of this floor right now. Thankfully, after this floor, Bowser does not do any more of his wheels, so computers will not get any more difficult from here on out, and we won't be sent down floors. So we're not going to be sent back down to floor 27, thankfully. Luckily, 28 and 29 are a breeze, so it's a really nice break from what we just experienced.
Nice.
So this one's Slipknot. The goal of this minigame is to use the motion controls to get as far as you can. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of listening and looking at the bottom screen. As soon as all 3 of them fall off, I'm going to fall off myself. I don't need to finish it in order to win. I just have to be the person who makes it the furthest. And they usually all fall off at the same time. There we go.
Finish.
Time save.
Let's go.
Genius strategy.
It's funny, like when you say that you're speeding up these cutscenes, they don't exactly look too sped up. So
well, this is normal now.
Yeah, I think like, yeah, okay, there is a difference, but like, yeah, initially when you see it, you're just like, oh, it doesn't look like it's going crazy fast.
Especially because that's what you see for most of the run, so it's like there's nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Go!
Oh wow, you made that look so easy. Is there like a consistent rhythm to that one, or
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know if I've been that fast in a run before. I actually had to wait a little bit on the in-game time because I didn't want to beat my time. So I would have lost. It would have said new record.
True.
Beat your record, and as a result, we're gonna make you wait on the results screen a little bit longer.
How dare they?
Yeah. So I decided to wait like a third of a second to save like 3. Genius.
MG Bowser. Who would have thought?
So way back when I mentioned that sometimes you don't want to listen to how it tells you to hold the system for the motion controls, this is the one for it. So it tells you to have it completely upright. I'm going to start holding it down, and I'll be gradually moving it up as time goes on. What I noticed with this minigame is that every time you get into a cannon, like the neutral position starts to get higher and higher. So if you're starting like with it up front, you're facing the ceiling like halfway through the fight.
Yeah, and that doesn't sound like much fun.
And then eventually you're like bending backwards to try and go up, and it's difficult. So just start with this one on the table, and it's nice and easy.
Nice.
Now he's real mad. So what's he's gonna do? He's gonna move slightly farther away. So there's 4 towers with cannons. The best cycle you can get is with 3 towers. Thankfully, you are able to miss, I think, like at least 2 cannonballs and still get the fastest. So I missed 1, but we're still okay right now.
Gotcha.
Hello, Bowser.
I know I did a Waluigi impression earlier. I'm not going to try and do a Bowser impression at this hour. Ooh.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can miss 3 of, I think it's 15 cannonballs you get before you have to go to the 4th tower, so it's pretty generous. That's it. At least like a minute and a half of cutscenes and stuff until the run ends.
Oh.
So.
Well, unless there's anything that you want to explain about the run that hasn't been explained, you're welcome to sort of get started on the shoutouts if you want.
Sure. I think some text, and then as soon as that wraps up, the little movie starts. I'll go ahead.
Nice.
There's the bubble making machine.
Oh.
There's all the Marios protecting it. What are we gonna do? So if this game looks fun, and you're curious and you're interested in speedrunning it, there's really no setup you need to do in order to run it. I think Bowser's Tower is unlocked right from the start, and the first tower is actually the fastest. You don't even need to play it at all in order to get the best cycle. Time's coming up right now, as soon as congratulations shows the first letter.
GG. Nicely done.
So that's Mario Party Island Tour, Bowser's Tower. I guess I'm still waiting on the time.
55:45 is what I've seen on the dashboard.
Okay, I'll take that, especially with how crazy that one floor was. Wahaha,
Yeah.
you celebrated too soon. That wasn't even my final form.
Oh my gosh. What's this guy?
That thing you defeated was merely a bubble decoy. Now I'll show you the real me. I can do anything. Take this.
Wow.
You
Rude.
fall down, and then you get to climb it all the way back up again.
Yay.
So that's it.
Wow. This guy. Unreal. Well, I know that folks have certainly enjoyed the Mario Party action, but if they've enjoyed just, your commentary, your gameplay, where can folks find you if they want to see more of that?
So I very occasionally stream on Twitch. I am also on Twitter, very occasionally talk about speedrun accomplishments, also game collecting. Current goal I have right now is to collect every single physical 3DS game that's come out in North America.
Ooh.
And I am 93% finished. There's over 400 games, and I have less than 30 to go, so it's really close. So if you're interested in seeing that progress, I had a link. I thought it went to me, but nope, went to Games Done Quick. Also check these guys out too. So there's my 3DS progress. Also twitch.tv/RexBMX, and that's where I occasionally will do 3DS runs as well. Oh, got it. Thank you.
There we go. Richard's on it.
I also have a Discord server where I occasionally talk about games I've 100%ed, or just if you want to share your animal pictures, you can find the link to that through the Twitch page. That's all I have tonight, I believe. Thank you everyone so much for watching. This was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I have. This is, sort of a return to form, as it were, for me for coming back to Going Places, and this was a really fun episode to put together and to see all the runners coming together in different ways for their games. And thank you so much for closing this off, folks. That has been Going Places for this evening or morning or afternoon, wherever the stream or video is finding you. We are still going for hotfix for the night. It would usually be Amber Cyprin showing off what we have on Passion Project next, but they are unfortunately not feeling very well at the moment. All blessings and all best wishes going off to them at the moment. If you do want to catch any of Amber, not too long from now, I imagine the highlights of the Sonic and the Sidekicks event is going to be going up, or is already up, on our YouTube. So do keep an eye out for that. That is the one-off Sonic hotfix that we got to host last weekend, which, let me tell you, was pretty fun. But we don't want to be hanging around for too much longer, because we do have Church and Sarge has